Oh man, what a tangle web we weave. Shout out shout outs to everybody here. Man, what the hell is going on? Hold on, y'all. Man, I'm sorry. I just went I as soon as I went live, you know what just popped up on my screen, y'all? A video of Dame Dash uh getting jumped by quote unquote Jim Jones's goons. This is crazy. Anyway, shout outs to the cynical one in the building. Good to see you, love. As always, shout outs to Raven in the building. Shout outs to UFO Kamikaze in the building. And shout outs to everybody here. Uh, Thank you guys for tuning in. It's Player Talk Radio. Yeah, make sure you guys head over to Geneva's channel. I'm glad that I got my hands on some old school vintage Player Talk memorabilia that I used to, drop on these shows and stuff like that. So hopefully for my OG listeners, some of this music and stuff is bringing back some memories for you guys, man. Well, this Player Talk Radio, we are in the building. I am your gracious host, DJ Kuda, right back at the helm of today's show. Still a little bit under the weather, but we are here together, all right? It's Player Talk Radio. And hopefully you guys are having a great, great Saturday. Man, so much stuff is happening. It is uber ridiculous and crazy. A lot of people for the last couple of days been going over that video with the lady the Karen that got lit up in Minnesota. You know, give me one second. What the hell is this? We can do that. All right, my bad. So yeah, a lot of people are talking about the Karen that got lit up in Minnesota, and they're saying that people are still out there trying to riot and stuff like that. And honestly, that shit is for nothing, man. I really hate it. I really hate that she had to lose her life. But I'm gonna tell you some real shit, man. Hold on. What the hell is this? Okay, hold on. So yeah, um, hold on, y'all. Why am I getting hit up as soon as I'm live? All right, so yeah, we came to a conclusion on the last live stream. That her girlfriend or wife or whatever you want to call her, they sold she sold her up the creek. She told that woman drive, baby, drive. You know, basically telling her to run. And honestly, from the looks of it, she would have jumped in the car while they were speeding off and stuff like that. She instructed her to run. And I wanted to point that out, but shout outs to Party. Party point that out. You know, Party pointed that out on the last show. That yeah, she sold her up the creek. And I'm telling you, you know, that woman learned. That woman, I can't even say she learned the hard way. She's not even here to learn. You know, she's not even here to learn her lesson. That she got sold up the creek. By her. By her lady. And then the crazy part is, you know, uh, her getting sold up the creek, by her lady and shit like that. Now this shit just made this shit a L Gibbet crime. You know, this shit made it a L Gibbet crime, and you got the liberals going crazy, but for some odd reason, the Karens have been going fucking wild. Like the Karens have been going crazy. The Karens have been going. It seems like it seems like it's ICE versus the Karens. You know what I'm saying? I mean, obviously, it's ICE versus the Democrats, but y'all, it seems like it's ICE versus the Karens. A lot of people been doing content on it. A lot of the Democrats, I'm tired of Democrat media at this point. You know, yeah, they do have issues, and not even just the L Gibbet. I mean, immigration. You know, immigration. You know, so the Karens, what they're doing is they're whistling. Letting immigrants know that ICE is by. So they got these whistles. I guess they got tired of yelling, and uh, they got these whistles, and aside from whistling, um, they are they're blocking cars in. They're blocking cars in with their cars and their trucks. So they're whistling. They're blocking cars in with their trucks. I think that's what she was doing. Um, there was a story of a DoorDash driver who was a quote unquote, I guess she was a immigrant or whatever, and you know what I'm saying, and she ran into a Karen's house. Yeah, they're doing it for clout. That's really where I'm getting it at. It's like there's really no political means behind it. You know what I'm saying? And they're bucking back against authority because it's a man. It's a man telling them what to do. Not necessarily that they're afraid that this person is a policeman or this person has a strap diddy strap that he will use. It's more so that you're a man. You can't tell me what to do. And those women are femcells. Some of them have kids. Some of them had little goofball marriages and little liaisons and stuff like that. But they're not really around men like that. So it's more so of them telling off men with authority. Oh, you're a man. You don't tell me what to do. That's really what the shit is. It's not really about no goddamn ICE. It ain't a really, really. So, remember I showed y'all a video with Joker, and Joker started talking about it. As a matter of fact, let me show y'all this real quick. Check this out.
Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. Thanks for joining me today. If you remember George Orwell's 1984, he had a very famous quote in it. It was always the women, and above all the young ones, who were the most bigoted adherents of the party, the swallowers of slogans, and the amateur spies and nosers out of unorthodoxy. Well, we've got...
So basically what he's saying that, women are always going to be the main ones that'll cling to a movement and, ride hard for a fucked up movement, basically. Give me 1 second, y'all. Okay. So yeah, basically they're gonna be the ones to like, run with some goofy movement. It seems like they want, certain people here more than Joe Biden in them. You know what I'm saying? They complain about not having jobs and their jobs being taken, but they're supporting the people taking their jobs. You got DoorDash women running up in their households and stuff like that, putting their kids at danger. You know what I'm saying? And the Karen is a dog whistler. She's the foot soldier to a certain degree of America. Is America prepared to arrest the Karens? Let's see.
Some on the ground reporting of the ICE agents trying to continue doing their work in Minnesota. And Babylon Bee editor Joel Berry, now his credentials, managing editor of the Babylon Bee. And as he's going through all of these photos and all the information that's coming across his desk to publish the stories that are coming in today, he says 80% of the protesters are white liberal women. And if you look, you can see here very angry women, masked up, of course, masked up and goggled women. And these are, some of them are young, some of them are middle-aged moms. Of course, if you know what happened just a couple of days ago that I'm not going to go through because it's been...
And these some big burly bitches. Like, these some huge... These ain't no small chicks, Give me 1 second, y'all. Oh, I got it. Okay, this is interesting. Hold on, y'all. Give me 1 second.
All over X for the last 2 days. That's all you can see. A woman just spurged out and decided to try to mow down an officer. So I've got a bunch of videos, and as I've gone down through these, I have noticed that it's not just the women that are there screaming the slogans in the megaphones. It's the women driving the cars that are blocking them off and not allowing them to leave. It is the women that are getting in,
and they're interfering with I wouldn't necessarily say a traffic stop, but they're interfering with law enforcement. So let's go.
Can't, like, fisticuffs, right? It's women wrestling with these officers. It is women that are 80% of this problem. And then you've got the weak beta males that for some reason attach themselves to these wackadoos, and they've decided to jump in and, of course, join the cause. I'm going to play through a couple of these videos. I'll keep the volume a little bit lower because I don't want to blow your eardrums out, but I do want you to hear the chaos. When I pull up statistics, I forget when the last election, when there was a graphic, and I didn't grab it at the time. I wished I had. There was a graphic that was shown, and when Donald Trump does something, they kind of poll different groups. They'll say, immigrants or legal immigrants, however they phrase it, and they'll say white men and black women, and they kind of go down through everything. And the one group that is most adherently against anything that Donald Trump, Republicans, or that is pro-America is the white liberal woman. They hate themselves, they hate everybody else, they hate the country, they hate everything. And because they don't...
And they want everything and everybody to go down with them. Don't forget that part. Even their kids. Now, the woman in the woman that was in Minnesota, they said that she got 3 kids. And I think you guys were saying that the father's not there no more, or I might be getting mixed up with another woman, right? But they say she got 3 kids. and she only has custody of one of them, and it looks like it's barely. And her wife, the woman that sent her off, we're gonna keep talking about that because she sent her off to get killed. She could have talked her down. See, as a man, ladies, we know, and it's up to us to talk you down off of a fucking ledge half the time. I hate to say it, but half of our job is saving y'all from yourselves. That's a good part of our job, you know. Hate to say it like that, but it's the truth. And she didn't know what to do in that moment with her goofy ass. She didn't know what to do. She sat there and sent her off. She agreed with her and sat there and sent her off. Whereas a man, see, that level of discernment is there. We'll tell you, hey, look, all right, look, we gotta chill. You know, follow the law. You know, give me 1 second, guys. What the hell? All right, hold on, y'all. I'm trying to get something to work. Yeah, we gotta follow the law. So that manly woman, that manly woman that was claiming that, oh, you know, I was in the Marines and whoop de whoop, and inviting the dude to lunch and all kind of tell him he can go get some lunch and whatever goofy shit she was saying while she was recording him. Um, she has kids as well. They all have kids, and they said that she got separated from her kids because she was evil to them. Like apparently they said she was putting out cigarettes on their head, their forehead and shit. Like she was that type of motherfucker. Putting out Newports and branding the kids and shit. You know what I'm saying? So she was one of them motherfuckers. So she lost custody of her children too. You know, because a lot of those LGBT, you know, lesbian relationships, they're built on pair bonding, not pair bonding, but trauma bonding. You know, some type of bond. You know, so she wasn't the best candidate either. And then there's some pictures of the other woman that was sitting in the car because they try to use, and the media is really fucked up. Like the Democrats, they're trying to paint her one way, and then the media is trying to use like a decent picture of her. I mean, I get it, you want to have a decent picture of her, but you know damn well she don't look like that and didn't look like that. If she did look like that in that decent picture, she probably wouldn't have got. Nah, I'm not gonna say what I was gonna say. Respectfully, you know. Hold on, let me check y'all comments real quick. Yeah, and Karens always believe they're above the law. That's why they're the main ones calling the police. You know. Yeah, yeah. Go get some lunch. Yeah. Oh my God, UFO. Jesus Christ, bro. Dyke Turner. Jesus Christ. I done heard, seen it all, bro. But no, I think her little girlfriend need to get locked up also. Some charges need to come down on her also. I mean, I mean, she literally sent her off. You know, I mean, I think she was gonna speed off anyway, but she literally told her, "Drive, baby, drive." sent her the fuck off. What's going on, Miss V? Good to see you, love. As always, good to see you. And I see you covering some crazy topics too. Should have went back to sleep, all of us. But yeah, her lesbian girlfriend done sent her off. I'm not saying the woman got to go to jail for life or whatever, but she literally sent her off. Told her to drive.
Have any children to care for because they don't have a family life and a stable, a stable life in general. And many of them are getting paid because that's how they decided to make a living. They're finding that this is their new cause, that instead of caring for a child and a family, they want to care about whatever cause, insert cause for the day. And that's the one that they waved the flags to and marched for.
Right.
So here's one of the latest that has been captured.
Yeah, criminal mischief or something. Something needs to happen. Because it has to set a precedent for the rest of these Karens. You got to hit these Karens with the whole humbler.
Here outside of Minnesota, and I'll just kind of play it for you.
Step back. You hit a vehicle.
You can see she
this hefty Karen.
She's actively fighting back. At first, you can see she's very red in the face. So she's very, very angry. Or, I don't know, she moved a little bit, which caused her blood pressure to skyrocket because she's probably tipping in at 320 pounds. But you can see here she's actively fighting back. She's pushing them. It's not just okay, lift me off the street, I'll go away peacefully now. She's wrestling back. This is entitlement unlike everything I've ever seen. I mean, I've never been in a scuffle with cops or anything else, but I can tell you this. I have been, pulled over before. And when an officer says, I need you to do X, I do X. It doesn't even mean that you're necessarily agreeing with what the cop is saying. It does mean that you realize that he's armed, you're not, and you better do what he says because things could go very south.
And this level of discernment, a lot of women don't have. And I'm telling you some real shit. A lot of them think it can't be them. A lot of them think that they're the ones that can't get, shot or will be shot till it happens
very quickly. But that is just the first. And I literally had 20 of these that I could have pulled up, but I just grabbed probably the 10 easiest to see what's going on. Listen to this liberal Karen who's using her car to block ICE agents so they cannot go about their duties. And it's not just that. It's the smug know-it-all. I'm better than you. I'm the righteous one. You were in the wrong. I will do everything I can to impede you. There's no fear for repercussions. And this is what happened to the other woman. And she got herself a little bit too deep in trouble. And now she's pushing up daisies.
If I continually see you following us, interfering with us, honking your horn, blocking our cars, you have a very high probability of making a really bad decision and being arrested today, okay?
I think I'm making exactly
I'm not.
There's some simps behind her.
I'm giving her a warning to not interfere with what we're doing.
Now, if you heard what she said, I think I'm doing exactly what I should be doing. The entitlement is off the charts. As a young man, if you mouth off to the wrong person, that guy will punch you in the face. You're not going to have a very good time. If you act a fool, maybe in middle school or high school, the bully is going to put you in your place. And it doesn't mean that the bully is a good person. I'm not even saying that. It just means that you learn your limitations and that if you push it too far, there are physical ramifications that will hurt. They hurt you. And you decide, something, I don't like this situation. I'm going to keep my mouth shut. I don't want to get in over my head. And you find that balance. These women, they fear nothing because they've been allowed to get away with everything, especially in these lawless areas where no one is held accountable for anything, but also the young men that are involved in this kind of stuff. I would bet a significant.
But usually, the reason why Karens have this level of entitlement is because they're usually the ones trying to enforce these laws. You know, they will do something to you, and then they'll run to the police like the police is base. Like the police, like they play tag with the police. Like they'll do something to you, and then they'll run to the police. And in some cases, like I saw a Karen who fought a tow man. You know, she literally was like, "Oh, I have to work, and I'm at home trying to work." And she reached into the tow man's truck to try to shut his truck off, and got into a little kerfuffle with him, and she went to jail. And there's a black guy. I was like, damn, that's rare, you know. So, you know, every so often you're seeing instances where women call the police on men, and, you know, they go to jail. Or they make something up and they get taken to jail because they're wasting the police time. You know, and of course, I mean, nothing's going to happen to them. It's going to be a slap on the wrist, you know. But shout out to that brother. He said he wanted to press charges. I said, dang. Because she tried to play victim, and I'm like, dang. I know that's right, though. But let's go. Let's play our talk. Please hit the like button. Please support the show, guys. Let's go. Yeah, they love telling lies. Hold on.
Amount of money. Most of these people were raised without fathers to teach them boundaries and teach them control. Instead, they've been raised up through school, and they've been raised by their single mothers to be able to say, I can do what I want. You can't tell me what I et cetera, et cetera.
To not make a bad decision today and ruin your life.
Whoa, bad
Okay,
decisions.
thank you.
That's funny coming from you.
Okay.
And I want you to hear those simps in the background, because it's been like this since the quote unquote feminist days. There's a certain group of men. It's not necessarily a big group of men, but there's a certain group of men that actually benefits off of feminist women. And they're not gay. They might be a little feminine, but they're not gay. And they know exactly what they're doing. So don't let these women lie to you, especially these Karens. They answer to white men that women worship. You know, they kiss the ass of feminist women. There's something in it for them. Maybe it's coochie, maybe it's Gucci. I don't know.
Alrighty, thank you. Have a good day.
I hope you have a terrible day.
Okay, thank you.
Now, the whistles you hear in the background are the operatives that have
They're alerting people that ICE is around.
decided to get whistles and blow them to warn everybody in the neighborhood, all the illegal immigrants, that the ICE agents are there and they better clear out. So they're literally helping the criminals. Now, many of these agents that are out there, CBP and the ICE agents, they're actually going after Tren de Agua and many of these other like crime syndicates. And that's who they're after. They're after the worst of the worst in society, trying to clean up everything. And the women just aren't having it because they've swallowed the slogans that these are just poor, innocent brown people that are being persecuted by our government. They're the ones that have swallowed the slogans. They're the ones that are literally destroying everything.
Watch out, it's slippery. Yeah, there's a lot.
Now, one thing I will say is this ICE agent, as he's going across here, he said to the lady, have a nice day. He wasn't over the top. He wasn't mean to her because she wasn't really mean to him. someone else following along with a camera to make sure he's doing everything like a good little boy, because anything he does wrong, they're gonna publish to everybody. He even just there said, be careful, it's very icy here, don't slip. Maybe it's a good thing this many cameras are on these officers, and it puts them on their best behavior. But that also tells you that when they decide to wrangle up somebody like Miss 3-Ton Mary over here, when they have to wrangle somebody up, they're not doing it, just because they want to rough things up. They're doing it so they can get their job done and actually protect the scene as they're going about their business. I'm not sure. I think he goes up to another vehicle, and he tells them the same thing. And here you've got another Karen sitting in the passenger seat, filming him. He's just as nice to them.
Okay. Have fun. Don't make a bad decision today.
It's not illegal to follow you. What is illegal is stopping people unconstitutionally.
I love the fact that these people are like, what you're doing is unconstitutionally. Since when did any of them ever care about the Constitution?
And this is no different than January 6th or whatever the damn January. What day in January it was? Aren't we coming up on the No, it's J6. If I'm not mistaken. These are all people that think that they're January 6th. Okay, thank you, Raven. I appreciate it. Yeah, it already passed. We were too busy. Look, Trump turned it into a holiday. We were too busy snatching up Maduro. But no, we with that whole incident, those are people that were thinking that they were being heroes. Those are people that, if it turned out right, they would have been heroes, but it went to shit. So now they're zeros, or terrorists, or fucked up people in jail, and shit like that. So, hold on, y'all. Turn my fan down. Yeah, they fought for him. So these are people that think that they think that they're being revolutionaries and they're fighting for the cause.
They literally don't, unless they can use it in their favor. See, they'll use it to protect themselves, but then when it comes to you protecting you, well, we don't care about the Constitution. Same thing. Another instance. This is Amuse says trained ICE Watch activists. Trained ICE Watch activists. In other words, nosy bodies that haven't been trained but are activists. We're seen trapping agents in their vehicles while calling for backup. Citizens cannot take the law in their own hands. This car is getting right in front of the vehicle.
Look at this, openly.
And you can see
my car's bigger than yours.
This officer's trying to back out of the way, and she's nosing right up to him, blocking him in.
If you have a car, please pull behind them. It's ice.
So now she's directing other people, if they have a vehicle, to block him in. This is how bad things happen. This is why the other officer in the other video was saying, don't do anything stupid today. Just let's get through this and let's move on about our work. But no, she doesn't care. She saw what happened to the other lady literally, 2 days ago. And she decides, hey, I'm going to just Karen right along with the rest of them.
Can you pull behind them? It's ice. They're trying to kidnap people. Please pull behind them.
That's the phrasing. That's the phrasing they love. They're apparently arresting criminals, some of the worst in our society that have actually ended lives of people and have done the old snuggle struggle, a little romantic love against the woman's will. Apparently getting rid of them it's not okay. She wants to use the phrasing. They're so indoctrinated at this point.
Please pull behind them and park, please.
So now he tries to pull forward. And he does like a 15-point K turn in the parking lot, and he drives away. Let me hear what she says about that.
Hurry!
Oh no! He got it. And look at this. Look how aggressive she's driving behind him.
Dumb you're not going anywhere.
And another car has pulled up in front of them and blocked them in place. This is why things happen to you. You just can't do this. Now, the reason why they feel comfortable doing this is because it's law enforcement. Because these guys have restraint, they're not going to do anything for the most part unless they really feel at risk. If you did this to, say, somebody down in Southside Chicago, you'd be ended. The brown people that are so persecuted that you're so scared of, if you did this to a quote-unquote Southern Chicago black person or brown person, what you'd be doing is leaning over your steering wheel with 3 holes in your head, and the horn would be going, eh. That'd be the end of you. They feel comfortable because they've been given permission by politicians in these states, and they've been given the go-ahead, so they feel that they're above the law. When you have this kind of society, you're getting into a real dangerous place. And the politicians want this. They want something to happen to one of these in the car. And then when it does, they're going to hold them up and they say, oh, our federal government, we need to weaponize. We need to fight back.
And instead of blaming it on the people that's actually doing it, they're gonna blame it on Trump. For sure, Raven. Right. They didn't say nothing about Joe in the hole, but they'll say a lot about the orange man. Oh, he did it. He instructed people to do this. Well, who are y'all gonna blame now? The Democrats are doing it, so scandalous, y'all. Look at her just pulling behind them with impunity, and again, using their car to a certain degree as a weapon, a vehicular weapon. She said, "Oh, my car is bigger than yours," so that lets you know that she knows exactly what she's doing and what she's trying to do. So let's go.
She's just back and forthing behind this guy. Did she get brave enough to get out?
Oh, please, so they can't get out.
Now she's going car to car begging people to block them in even more. And there's another 50-year-old Karen. Shocking.
Yeah, and we're only 2 years into Trump's presidency?
And there's a woman with pink shoes. It's probably a woman. You never know with these people. Another woman. It's all a bunch. It's a herd of Karens. What do we call that? What is a herd of Karens? I won't play it all the way through, but you can see they've just blocked them in. Same thing. Karen interferes with a federal investigation, walking onto an active police scene with a 6-year-old in her vehicle. Listen to the entitlement.
I'm far enough away. I'm not influencing anything.
Do you live on this street?
I don't. No.
Okay, I need you to get near.
No, I won't.
Ma'am, I need you to leave.
It's my right to be here.
Back up out of the
I
way.
will
Right,
not.
this is one of our cars as well. You were too close right now. You were interfering.
I'm right here.
Federal
You're
investigation.
going to get out of my face.
You're going to get out of my face.
Damn.
You're going to get out of my face. Man, the cojones on these women.
And they make it seem like it's black men that do this shit. And listen, y'all, this ain't what Floyd was doing. This ain't what a couple of brothers do. This is not auditing them. It's not auditing them. The nature is completely different.
Back
Public
up over
citizen?
here.
No, I won't. Tell me why I'm far enough away from your
You need
investigation.
back up this way.
Step beyond our cars.
Ma'am,
Don't touch me,
ma'am,
please.
Have somebody
Beyond our
go
cars.
Where's your cars?
right here.
And then one of the most horrible things women do is they bring children into it. But thank God these women don't have kids. Most of them. But Karens do have kids, even if it's their nieces and nephews and stuff. What's going on, Chris G? Good to see you, brother. Please, everybody, come on in, hit the like button. Please share the show. Be the show's algorithm. Please share the show. It only takes 2 minutes. And please support the show. via PayPal, via Cash App, and they do hide behind the kids. Absolutely.
Where's your
all the way
Oh, that's great.
Keep going. Go all the way
That's
this
great.
way.
Sure.
In reality, they're the kids.
Hoop earrings, Karen, 1980s hoop earrings.
I'll be on your cars. 20 feet, right?
See that white car?
I have a 6-year-old right here. I have a 6.
Now, listen to the female officer. She's got a great
Why?
response to the woman saying, I've got a 6-year-old with me.
Child off of the scene. This is an active police scene.
It's an
This is all on camera right now, too. Right here.
Yes, I'm wonderful. I'm very glad
Get
for
your
it.
child out of here. You
I
are
can
an
be right
active
here.
Police scene.
I'm happy right here.
Ma'am, listen to me. You have the right to videotape. Okay?
I do. Thank you,
Hang on,
sir.
listen to me right now.
I'm going to listen.
But we have someone that's being detained right here, okay?
Mhm.
You have a
Tell me where you
front
need
seat.
me to go
Hang on,
exactly.
I need you to stay. Do me a favor.
Yeah,
In the front
I will.
seat with no car seat, okay? Do me a favor. You can videotape all you like, but you have to stay. You cannot come past that driveway,
Perfect.
okay?
I'll be right back. Thank
Okay?
you.
Thank you. Stay at your car, though, okay?
Thank
You're
you.
more than welcome to video.
Thank you, sir.
Do me
Yeah, like they have no like safety is not even a fucking it's not even an afterthought. They don't give a damn. And they drag their kids into into this shit, man. They drag their kids deep into this shit. Yeah, she doesn't care. And endangers the kids. What if the dude that they were detaining had a gun on him and just started shooting all over the damn place? What we gonna say then? And they be going out of their way trying to be heroes to their little bullshit kids.
a favor. By state law, we're policemen too. That child is supposed to be in a booster seat. He's not of age.
Oh.
So make sure you put him in a booster
Great.
seat because I'd hate to give you a ticket.
You can give me a ticket. I'd love.
Just the entitlement. I'd love that. Go ahead and give me a ticket. These are the people destroying everything, guys. I'll play a little bit of this clip, but it's pretty loud and pretty hard to hear, especially if you're listening across the speakers here. Thousands of leftists chant, Kristi Noem will hang in the middle of New York City. And they say, save a life, end ICE, if you know what I mean. It's insane. I think this is, I have two more, and then let me play this one right here. This one's very hard to hear. There's a lot of white noise in it. I'll try to turn it up a little bit, but you'll likely mostly hear white noise unless you're wearing headphones. You might be able to pick out what she says. I'll repeat it as she says it.
You were just justifying. No, I wasn't. I was talking about a video I've seen several angles of, and there are two different conflicting stories. So you're a pretty girl that talks to the f***ing camera.
Exactly.
Shut your mouth about anything else.
You have no right to be here, really. Spreading propaganda is all you're doing.
You don't get to.
God, if I was your mother, I'd be so ashamed. Good idea. Good idea.
So this is a news agent, and she's trying to do a story. And of course, the other woman attacks her for her looks and says, oh, you're just a pretty woman, a pretty face on a camera. Stop spreading your disinformation, whatever. And you need to shut your effing mouth. They give a hard time to a News Nation reporter after they disliked her coverage at the scene of the Minneapolis ICE event that happened a couple days ago. I think this is... Oh gosh, I forget her name. Oh, Laura Ingraham. That's her name. Laura Ingraham gets him to tell the truth in like 4K.
Shame! Shame!
Do you have a job? Do you have a job?
Shame! Shame! I'm getting paid right now! Shame!
And look at Laura Ingram's face. She's like, gotcha, bitch. That's exactly her face. She said, I'm getting paid right now. This is the job for these Karens. They feel powerful, they feel important, they feel needed, they feel like they're making the world a better place. All on
gives them attention too.
On media lies and the vitriol spewed forth by the Democratic Party. That's where we are now. And on top of it, they're still getting paid. So even USAID and these other programs that were shut down by the Republicans, or at least a lot of the money was trimmed, somebody is putting money into these people's pockets to go out there and do this.
And it's even better when they're on camera doing it, because now it's verifiable. They probably get a bonus if they're on camera doing it. So,
but you don't get into the position like the woman on the thumbnail. You don't get into the position where she is with a paycheck. You get into this position because you believe the cause. You've been brainwashed. You are 100% in. And so, as George Orwell quoted, the women are the young adherents to the party. They are the ones that are easily swayed with emotion. They've been brainwashed. They think they know it all. They're the ones that are really against what the administration, what you and I would like, which is cleaning up everything, getting rid of these criminals, getting rid of the problems, bringing back prosperity, getting rid of the scammers, the Somali scammers. There's women out protesting that because how dare you stop people that are stealing our tax dollars? It's like, lady, it's your tax dollars too. Oh, wait a minute. No, it isn't, because she doesn't have a job. They go to these protests working under the table, getting paid. And they get our tax dollars as benefits to them. So they don't care if somebody else is getting the benefits as well, even if it's millions of dollars. They don't care. It's not their money, your money. This is always where it goes with this stuff. I don't know how we fix these women. Can you bring them back at this point? Can you bring them back?
I mean, bring them back to what? For what?
Back to sanity. Or have we just lost 10, 20, 25, 30% of women to this kind of stuff? Until my last day of breathing oxygen on Earth, does that mean I'm going to be watching these women jump up and go for every single cause? Or at a certain point, do they just burn out and go away? I don't know. I don't think they will. I think this is now their life's cause, because they have nothing else to look forward to in old age except being alone. Guys, if you like my work, make sure to join me over on betterbachelor.com.
See how that works. Oh, men's hands are getting forced, y'all. It's Karens versus Ice. That's a crazy pair up. Crazy matchup. All right, let's see what type of stories the Democrats have cooked up. Let's go.
Loose in Minnesota, as cell phone footage has surfaced showing what transpired before the ICE Gestapo, the SS, the officer by the name of Jonathan Ross, executed in cold blood Renee Nicole Good in.
Now, I think it was a lady or a man that was doing a press conference and I'm using air quotes, y'all, accidentally said the officer's name. When they do fucked up shit like this, especially the black people, they tried to hide the officer's identity. So, said his name. So good luck to him and his family.
South Minneapolis. This cell phone footage appears to be taken from Jonathan Ross's phone. So how scared was this guy if he was recording her in the first place? She says, "I'm not mad at you, bro. I'm not even mad at you, bro." She was just trying to drive away from him. She turned her wheel very slowly as he was recording her.
Come on now, but let's go.
With his cell phone. That's where this footage happens. And then he shoots her at point blank range multiple times, a cold-blooded execution. And then, I hate to curse on this network, but then he says, fucking bitch after he shoots her and executes her. So what we have is the footage of what transpired right before the shooting takes place, so you can see for yourself. Then I want to show you what's been taking place across Minneapolis, as brought to you by Status Quo News, who we've been partnering with to bring you these exclusive footage. So first, let me play you this footage right here. Here, play this clip.
I'm not mad at you. Show your face. I'm not mad at you.
What's going on, Larry?
It's okay, we don't change our plates every morning, just so you know. It'll be the same plate when you come talk to us later.
Happy Saturday, bro. Please hit the like button on the way in. Please support the show, y'all. It's Player Talk. Let's go.
That's fine. U.S. citizen, former fucking president. You want to come at us? You want to come at us? I say go get yourself some lunch, big boy. Go ahead.
Out of the car. Get out of the fucking car.
Now, listen to how this woman sends her off after she realizes her passenger door is locked.
Get out of the car. Oh.
Drive, baby, drive.
Fucking bitch.
The cover-up continues also as Trump's
fucking bitch.
Boy, go ahead.
Out of the car.
brought to you by Status Quo News, who we've been partnering with to bring you these exclusive footage. So first, let me play you this footage right here. Here, play this clip.
That's fine, dude. I'm not mad at you. Show your face. I'm not mad at you.
That's okay, we don't change our plates every morning, just so you know. It'll be the same plate when you come talk to us later. That's fine. U.S. citizen, former fucking president. You want to come at us? You want to come at us? I say go get yourself some lunch, big boy. Go ahead.
Out of the car. Get out of the car.
Intimidating him, antagonizing him. She told her, drive, baby, drive. If that ain't sending her off, I don't know what to tell you.
Fucking car. Get out of the car. Oh. Fucking bitch.
The cover-up continues also as Trump's Gestapo and Trump's FBI claims that they're taking over the investigation, refusing.
What does Trump got to do with this? Trump's Gestapo, Trump's FBI. Oh, so now this is a call from Trump. Trump had every single thing to do with this woman's unsubscribing. See? And this is where they go wrong. This is where you start losing integrity, man.
To share evidence with local law enforcement to further cover up the cold-blooded murder. And folks, we have exclusive footage brought to you by the great folks, the courageous folks at Status Quo about what's been going down. You're not seeing this footage anywhere else other than here and Status Quo, who we've been working with on the ground. They've got reporters there. Let's show you what went down as ICE agents are using chemical agents on people, engaging in chemical warfare in Minneapolis. Let's play this clip. Then chaos ensues as ICE agents tackle and drag
chemical warfare. Man, they're never this creative when it comes to black people. But chemical warfare, that's what they call it.
Minneapolis protesters in front of a federal building in the aftermath of the murder of Renee Nicole Good. Play this clip.
Oh, shit! Oh, shit! Hey, what the fuck did this guy do? Hey, what the fuck did this guy do? Hey, he didn't do shit! Back up! Back up! Back up! Get the fuck back! Get back! Get back! Get back! Get back! Get back! Get back! Hey, what's he saying? Get back! Hey, that dude didn't do shit! Hey, we got to understand. Somebody got to get that stuff to you. He didn't do shit! What the fuck? You're a bitch, boy! You're a fucking bitch!
You got no right to put your hands on anyone! No right!
Fucking bitches, all of you!
Do something! Start another fucking reason! Give us a fucking reason!
No fucking reason for this dude! I ain't near you, bro. I'm not near you. Don't put your hands on me, bro. I ain't doing all that shit. Hey, what's your name?
Wow. ICE agents push, drag, and tear gas Minneapolis protesters. Let's play this one.
You're good. All right.
Ice, go home!
You're a fucking real tough guy, man. You're a real fucking tough guy.
You know, in connection with one of
Why
the
would you sit there
federal
and breathe that shit in?
court cases against
And
the
then it's like, okay, do you breathe or yell? Pick one of the two, y'all.
Border Patrol and ICE in Illinois, a federal judge in cross-examining some of the witnesses also
Yep, they're coughing more than I am, y'all.
was able to show that, like, in the entire history of, like, I think it was the Chicago PD, and don't get me wrong, I'm not trying to be like Chicago PD, they're great, you know, look, these
tear gas that ass.
police departments have their issues, but they never use these chemical agents like once over like a 30-year period. And on a daily basis, you see these ICE Gestapo using this chemical warfare against people. I mean, chemical warfare on the streets of the United States of America. Take a look at this protester captured by Status Quo News on camera right here, screaming at ICE agents as they point guns at her face. Here, play this clip.
I didn't touch you! I didn't touch you! You guys are evil ass motherfuckers! Evil! Where's the fucking humanity? You want another million? Why are you waiting to fucking shoot your face? You didn't touch you! Get the fuck up off our people! Stop killing us! Stop fucking killing us! How about that? Fuck!
No one is doing shit. Don't let these motherfuckers lie.
Nobody has touched you! Right! No one has touched you!
UFO said these people kept trying law enforcement while weak politicians ignored it for votes. Trump ain't playing that shit for sure. And now tear gas is chemical warfare. I can't stand the makeup artists, bro. Democrats, bro. They eat this shit up, man. And really, they're not telling them that they can't protest. Is really to you know, create space. You know what I'm saying? Is really to create space. Speaking of space being created, shout outs to War Master in the building. Good to see you, bro. Nosedives create space too now. Shout outs to War Master. War Master says the Stoke is real. F these losers. Yes, sir, man. Shout outs to War Master in the building. Brand new One Wheel alumni. War Master is War Master Xbox is Democrat for your information. Shout outs to my 18-wheelers and one-wheelers in the building. Ain't that crazy how you can downsize from all those wheels, War Master, to one dope one wheel? Life is good. Let's go. Shout outs to War Master in the building. Let's get it.
Motherfuckers! You're causing stand here with us! You should be marching with us!
Here's another Minneapolis ICE protester scolding the line of ICE agents. This was also caught on camera, as all this footage was, by the great folks at Status Quo. Here, play this clip.
Murdering a mother of a 6-year-old child, you're in the wrong place in your soul. God help you. God help you.
And these people just want to lecture somebody. Like, why don't you go put in work and start a channel, if that's the case? They just want to lecture somebody. Because he didn't do it. His comrade probably did, but he didn't do it. IJS.
Every one of us has to look at what the choices we make in this world. We have to look at the decisions we make. No amount of money is worth what happened.
Bitches start quoting Spider-Man and shit. With great power comes great responsibility.
No amount of money is worth taking fathers away from their families so they can't work. No amount of money is worth it. It's walk away. You can walk away. You don't have to do this.
So can you, man.
You really don't have to do this. You don't have to do it. Everybody has to follow their own conscience. Everyone has to follow.
They start quoting the Punisher and shit. They start quoting Daredevil. If I could see you, I would.
Follow their conscience. Everyone has to do what's right in front of their God, in front of their soul, in front of themselves. That's what you have to do. You have to grapple with the fact that a 37-year-old mother was murdered by ICE yesterday in cold blood. She left a 6-year-old son. Her son's named Emerson. Emerson does not have a mother today. Emerson doesn't have a mother today because one of you murdered a woman in cold blood yesterday. Emerson does not have a mother today.
Go be his mother. You need to be with Emerson.
Don't smirk at me, man. Don't smirk at me.
And that's the worst, because a lot of these people are paid protesters, and if they're out here inciting this violence, that's the worst type of under the table way to get paid for get paid. This is the worst type of job to do. It's dirty money. Reverend Karen is
Can see the smirk behind that. Don't smirk. The death of a woman is not smirkable thing.
Then in the evening,
yeah, she had a great opportunity to say funny, and she said smirkable. Karen to the core. This is crazy. Smirkable.
hours as protests continue to break out, a car ran over a protester in Minneapolis as protesters march in the rain against ICE after the murder of Renee Nicole Good. Let's play it.
Who voted for Trump, and they completely disown that. They don't believe in that anymore. The Republican Party.
Whoa. Seeing. Whoa! Just watched a car nearly run over a protester. Maybe they did hit the protester.
So it's crazy when a protester get ran over and they blame it on ICE. But when ICE gets ran over, not the ICE, but the ICE, it's not a problem. Oh, he got a vest on, it don't hurt. Yeah, Karen, drill instructor. Listen up, y'all.
We're seeing some of the protesters chase down that car. Yep,
Then you had protesters shouting, F ICE, F ICE, F ICE. Let's play it.
As they continue to chant, fuck ICE.
I mean, they gotta get creative somehow.
Just check the live, make sure we're good.
Yeah.
On your phone,
Oh, the signal's still good?
Then notably, you had this individual who was spewing anti-migrant
Kumbaya Karen.
Rhetoric, hateful rhetoric, screaming at the protesters, seemed to be protected by the ICE agents, that they were surrounding and protecting this guy like he was their buddy as he spewed venom and hate and, in my opinion, racism towards the migrants. And he also seemed to be doing like QAnon stuff. The storm is here. And he seemed to be like part of the crew with these ICE Gestapo, with these people. Here, play this clip.
Surrender. These people will not continue to intimidate us in our country. The storm is here. When we come one, we go all. No one can stop what is coming. Get here, guys. We need you in Minnesota. These people are fucking terrorists. These people are terrorists. They hate our country. They hate everything we stand for. Who's we? What do you mean? The people that are watching. What do you stand for? You're Native American. What do you stand for?
So I want to bring in one of those reporters now from Status.
Foundational Glacier Americans are wilding, man.
Coup News. You've seen him on here before on the Midas Touch Network. JT Satowski, great to see you. JT, some of the other footage we showed was captured by John Farina. Some of the evening shots were you. Shout out to John Farina and the great work he's doing. Shout out to Status Coup in general. And before you and I get into this, I just want to tell everybody, make sure you subscribe to Status Coup on Substack. Help them grow their YouTube channel. They are bringing you exclusive footage you're not seeing anywhere else. And let me just say, as one of the co-founders of Midas Touch, it's been an honor to work with Status Coup. They are the real deal. And make sure you subscribe on their YouTube channel and their Substack. This is the exact type of independent media company we should all be supporting. So with that, JT, you've been embedded in these protests, and you and I spoke about the last major ICE invasion surge when you were taping. Are you seeing differences? How do you describe the scene about what you're observing now?
I have to say that what is happening in Minneapolis is depressingly similar to what we documented for the 2 months that we were on the ground in Chicago. We were on the ground in Chicago for 2 months. Then we were following ICE as and Border Patrol as they ramped up operations in Charlotte. And then we've come here to Minneapolis, where we've been on the ground nearly continuously for the last month or so. This story, the crackdown that's happening here in the city stretches back before the murder of Renee Nicole Good. But the similarities are what is so disheartening to me. You're watching the same patterns play out here in Minneapolis that you saw in Chicago. Because in Chicago, we watched immigration agents shoot 2 people there, killed 1, left another woman with 7 bullet holes. And now it's playing out again in Minneapolis, where the Trump administration picks a blue city of the month to crack down
Trump administration, okay,
on and to immiserate the residents who live there, to terrify the immigrant populations or really any person of color, and come in and ramp up the pressure, especially Border Patrol. There's a difference between ICE agents and Border Patrol agents. And Border Patrol,
I really do, in a weird way, I really do wish Trump has a 3rd term. I really wish he pulls off what he said he was going to do. That would be so interesting. It'll be so interesting if he pulls that shit off.
really seems to bring a new level of pain to these communities wherever it is sent. You see much more of the cowboy tactics, and it's the first day that Border Patrol was on the ground here in Minneapolis when Renee Nicole Good was murdered. Murdered by an ICE agent, to be sure, but murdered on this first day of a 1 month ramp up.
Murdered. and nobody's talking about how her wife sent her off. Oh man, America, y'all.
Further ramp up in the deployment of Trump administration goons here in the Twin Cities area.
Goons now. Ooh, wow.
You know, and it seems with
Strong
the
word,
Trump
baby.
regime's immediate response to a video that we all saw, which was a murder in cold blood. We saw the video.
Shouts to Brian Will in the building. Good to see you, man. Happy New Year to you. And shout outs to everybody here. Happy New Year's to everybody. Thank you guys again for the birthday wishes this weekend. Give me 1 second, y'all. All right. Trump's third term. JD wins elections. Trump is vice president. Oh, he can do that. That's true. JD cites reason to step down. Trump is the president. There you go. Yeah. That was mentioned a minute ago. Yep. There you go. But people say if JD wins, Trump is gonna be advising him anyway. You know, and I'm not even gonna lie. I mean, I think I think Vance and Rubio would be perfect. You know, that'd be a little cool duo. You know. What was the president that did 3 terms? Was it Woodrow Wilson? Was it Woodrow Wilson? Or Thurgood? I was about to say Thurgood Marshall. Y'all. Anyway, y'all.
There's no way to spin that video, you know, other than
Hold on, y'all. I got too much tabs pulled up.
the police escalate. I mean, the ICE agents escalated, and then they shot in cold blood a very scared individual, didn't know what to do in a situation.
Yeah, FDR. I keep getting him mixed up because his name starts with an F. Yeah, Franklin D. Roosevelt.
Like that. But the fact that the Trump regime immediately labels her domestic terrorist and using that language also, and that these are leftists who need to be stopped, or to me, it's also sending a message, you know, to this, that's like this paramilitary force. I mean, you know, we talk about the colectivos in Venezuela. These are like American paramilitary that are now getting the orders. Got it. If what happened with Good is going to be defended by this Trump regime and they're going to say, we're okay with that, we have free reign to do.
Hey, he won 4 terms. Jesus, jeez.
Anything that we want here. And it almost feels like there's that signal that's being sent as well. And again, just seeing the presence of those people there, they're dressed up as the military. Like, that's the thing, that like those people are ICE and you know, it's hard to tell the difference sometimes between ICE and Border Patrol with the masks, but they're dressed up in their military gear like they're invading. I mean, that's the look and the, you know, against America. I don't know how else to describe it.
There was a moment when we were on the ground in Chicago where some of the protesters were coming up to me telling me that National Guard troops had been deployed to Chicago before they.
Glacier Man in Chicago is probably one. You're more so protected if you're a Glacier Man in Chicago. Speaking of somebody that's cold, shout outs to Pardy in the building. Welcome to the show. My bad. My voice is still gone, y'all. But shout outs to Party in the place to be. Gave Party a huge shout out earlier because you want to know why? Party put it in perspective and called it out. He was one of the first people to call it out on the last show. great observation that that woman's wife sent her off, and she deserves charges too. Now, obviously, people feel sorry for her, and I get it. I get it. But she sent that woman off into cold blood, you know? And there's things that you got to understand that we go through as men that women have no earthly idea about. And half the time is saving their asses from their own damn selves. And this woman want to play a man, and that element didn't kick in. Didn't kick in. Yeah, they don't even want to acknowledge the video. Oh, I'm going to show y'all something real quick. Y'all hit the like button, share the show. Please share the show. I need you guys to be the algorithm. I'm going to show y'all something real quick. I'm going to show y'all blatant, because these two guys, they disregarded it. But I'm going to show y'all openly.
They ever actually had been, just because people were confusing the militarized look of these Department of Homeland Security agents and the level of equipment that they are being outfitted with by the federal government, that they...
And Karens don't hold the American social status as they once did.
Look nearly indistinguishable from soldiers when they're wearing, the same camouflage fatigues, the same vestments, carrying a lot of the same weapons. A lot of them.
Okay, bro, we get it. You're saying that they're fatigued up and they're dressed up in military uniforms, so it's like they're doing a dishonorable service to their country. We get it, bro.
Carry long guns, etc. So it's an unfortunate reality. I mean, when you hear about the way that ICE's budget in particular has been inflated now by Republican Congress and Trump pushing.
Right. If he let her hit him like that, he would have her woman would have been sitting back calling that man a cold pussy.
The one big beautiful bill that ended up, in dramatically increasing ICE's budget. A lot of that budget too has gone to further purchasing munitions for these agents to use. So when you see like some of the clips that you played of some of the stuff that we've gathered of just the willy-nilly deploying of tear gas, of pepper spray, pepper balls, and unfortunately bullets against people, peaceful people here in Minneapolis, a lot of that is just due to the fact that we are,
you're a pussy because you saw what you saw. You're supposed to believe them other than your own eyes.
I say we, I'm talking about Americans because it's our tax dollars that are paying for it. We are outfitting these agents with these weapons, and if you got it, use it. It seems to be the mentality. I was just talking to a friend of mine today who has some right-leaning tendencies, reached out to me because the shooting kind of broke through to him that maybe what ICE is doing is not good. Reached out to me and asked if it was just a few bad apples, and I had to tell him that the number one...
I'm not gonna lie, I seen and I got some memes too, but I seen some people on the right make some crazy jokes. I get the fuck around and find out joke, but hey, these are probably the same women that probably went off on Charlie Kirk. So tomato, or tomatilo, no pun intended.
Takeaway that I had from being on the ground now for the last many months, covering these operations in these cities, is just how undertrained or willfully these agents are inducing this violence, just seemingly for the sake of it, or just because they don't know how.
Well, the meme's been cold. I got a meme of her. I was gonna make it the thumbnail, but I'm like, you know what? I got more class than that. If I was gonna stoop low, never mind.
De-escalate a situation. They create.
It's a meme of her. It's a meme of her holding a book in her truck, with the fuck around and find out for dummies. I got an ice meme. It's a lot of them. And I wouldn't dare go over to Twitter and see what the hell they're saying over at Twitter, because I'm for sure going in gasoline draws. If you go over to Twitter to see what the hell they're talking about, bro, you have a first class scholarship to hell.
The siege mentality within themselves and the way that they
Facebook is just as worse.
Carry out these operations, they escalate, and then they deploy the force.
I know that you don't like when I center stories around you, the reporter, because it's your lens, but I have to just ask you, how are you doing, and just your day there? I mean, you and John have been going back and forth 18 hours straight, like no sleep. Like, just can you talk through and again, I know you prefer just to do it, and you don't see it this way.
Oh man. Any joke I can make y'all is too soon. Way too soon.
Why beat bitches? Well, somebody gotta do it. Guys, you ever be arguing with your bitch and you be thinking to yourself, damn, I wanna knock the shit out this hoe, but you scared to risk it? Well, I like to gamble. And for all y'all who think I'm some woman beater, I'm not. In my 36 years of living, I only hit 5 bitches. If you smoke 5 cigarettes in 36 years, are you really a smoker? Plus, I only hit bitches in self-defense. I believe that if a bitch hit me, she better have a dinner plan. Not only do I believe in hitting bitches back, I believe that beating bitches is progressive. It's 2024. Niggas and bitches are equal. So if you ain't treating your bitch like a man, then you being sexist. And I know the right thing to do when the situation get violent is to walk away. It's 4 billion other bitches out here on this planet. But I like my punching bag. Game is game.
It's all yours, Chris G. It's all yours. Take care of it, man.
But just talk to us about like what your day's like. I just want people to know what the work you're doing, because I think it's important to know why I have so much respect for Status Quo.
We wake up every morning. We'll sleep as long as we possibly can, because it can be hard to come by when you are in the field, especially for weeks upon weeks. And we wake up. There's generally John and I will give ourselves a few minutes to put ourselves together in the morning, take a shower. And then we are immediately, we hit the pavement. It's shoe leather journalism. We are out there all day. We'll start, like this morning started for John outside of the Whipple building. That's the federal building here where ICE is basing a lot of their operations. That's where you played a lot of those daylight clips that you saw of the protesters directly confronting immigration agents. You could be live out there for several hours. Then maybe you you'll once that situation wraps up, you'll be out following up leads in the community about where ICE is maybe conducting some of its raids. You might be live at an ICE raid as John was at one point, and nearly gave himself frostbite on his fingers because it was sub-zero wind chill, as ICE was attempting to freeze out some people who were trying to take refuge inside of a...
Well, these are the people that the Democrats watch. These are the people that the Democrats watch. He said she took a road trip from Colorado to get blew down over propaganda. Enough said. So she wasn't even dealing with people in her damn district. Getting hit with rapper weapons, y'all.
Construction site, might be there for several hours, then you might be in the hospital getting your fingers looked at, as John was. You might be getting tear gassed, as John and I both have been now, by Border Patrol. Happened again these last couple of days to us. And then you'll be out at protests in the rain through the night. There have been days where I don't eat until, I get back to the hotel at the end of the night. And now I'm doing this interview. I very much I don't want to say I look forward to it being over because I do enjoy talking to you, Ben, but I get to eat as soon as this interview is done for the day. And then we crash and do it all again the next day and the next day and the next day. And we stay on the ground with these stories for as long as need be. We don't like just the parachute in type of journalism where you come in for a day, tell a story and leave. We believe that if we commit ourselves to a story, we should be on it for a long time. We should continue to follow up on all of the different types of pain that are being inflicted on these communities by this administration to show the ramp up. Because like I said, before the murder of Renee Good,
I mean, who's telling these women to be out here jumping in front of cars and blocking cars in and taunting people with guns and stuff like that? Like, who's telling them to do this? Biden didn't tell them to do this. I would hope Biden didn't tell them to do this. Party said real niggas heard the bullshit and said they are going to work and staying in the house. If they had jobs, that George Soros-esque money wouldn't be so enticing. They're taking tours across the country for $500, I heard. Damn. Non-profit things. That's crazy. Well, I mean, it's one thing that we know for sure. They're getting put up to do this. These women are they're getting put up to this. Like, this is like the weirdest matchup ever: Karens versus ICE. But I mean, if you look at politics, it makes sense. He said Tim Walz told them to peacefully use their bodies.
there is a whole month of operations that we documented here.
Ooh, what do you mean by that, War Master? Like unpack that one. That's a... Well, I mean, I guess you could say anti-Trump. Isn't it interesting, y'all, how we can pick up on this shit early? Yeah, it is. But you want to know why these Karens are doing this? Because nobody wants them sexually. And some of them were out there screaming rape. But nobody really wants them. Nobody wants them sexually. So what happens when you're a woman and you cannot use your body in attack mode? What happens when you cannot use your body in attack mode? You know, what's going on, D? In the place to be.
Of a pregnant woman being dragged across the ground by ICE agents, of these of people being frozen out by ICE at a construction site in sub-zero temperatures, and of a gentleman who was himself stalked by ICE because
he says, so when you equal and place yourself in a hostile situation, and when the temperature rise up, they instantly say they a woman. Yes, and men should protect them. And by the looks of it, the simps that they have out there with them aren't doing a great job at protecting them.
Because he had the temerity to follow them and document their operations. And we bring these story after story after story to show that it's not just a few bad apples, that this is a systemic problem.
Well, so send my best to John. We all send our best to you and the whole crew at Status Coup. And I hope the Midas audience, you've known, because you've seen a lot of our posts now and videos that we collab, and we always figure out.
I think the simps are getting drugged down the street too, y'all.
Ways to work together, but I have just the highest respect for what Status Quo is doing, and the fact that we at Midas Touch have been fortunate enough to build this massive platform and the trust of this broad community of 6 million here on YouTube and millions across other platforms. It's so important for me.
It wouldn't be as bad if the Democrats wasn't trying to sell it as bad. It's like, bro, y'all are overselling this shit. Look how he's using his words. Like, y'all are overselling this shit. I'm gonna show y'all some overselling right quick. All right. An hour and 37 minutes into the madness. If you are enjoying the show, please support the show. Please hit the Cash App. Please hit the PayPal. Let's try to at least get 2 to 3 sponsors on today's show's Player Talk Radio. I am your gracious host, DJ Kuda, right back at the helm of today's show. Please support good content. I'm going to show y'all some overselling. Because like I said, these women are femcells. Nobody really wants them. They can't, really throw coochie like that in attack mode. They're overselling it. Which the Democrats, they love a good oversell. They love the oversell shit. This is why we had to go get the oil. Oops. Whoops. Uh-oh.
When I give endorsement of someone, I mean it. And Status Quo is the real deal. And so everybody subscribe to their YouTube channel. Like, let's get their channel, quickly in the millions of subscribers. Subscribe to their Substack. Just go on Substack and search Status Quo, StatusCoup. And thanks for all the work you do.
Oh, this is what I wanted to say. Please support the show, guys. This is what I wanted to say. Remember when Asmongold is hilarious. Asmongold is funny. Right? Remember when Asmongold says, look at how all of throughout history, like the Aztecs and the Mayans and all of these like ancient people, how they paint women all the same way as like some screaming creature that wants to take your head off and sucks the life out. Some screaming creature that takes your head off and sucks the life out of you. Let me show y'all some overselling right quick. All right, y'all hit the like button, support the show. It's the usual suspects. Let me show y'all some good overselling right quick, all right? Show y'all some good overselling.
All right, Minneapolis, everyone is losing it. Actually, all across the nation, people are protesting en masse because of the shooting involving an ICE officer and a woman who's a U.S. citizen in her car.
Now, we didn't have access to this footage before.
Now, look at the picture that they use of her. I mean, obviously, you don't want to use a picture... fuck the picture of your relative, but she did not look like this. She did not look like this. And I hate to say it, if she did, she probably wouldn't have got shot. I don't know. I mean, other than some gangster shit, I've never seen a nigga point a gun at a beautiful bitch. Just saying. That wasn't doing no wild shit. If you're from Chicago, y'all see it all the time. I'm just saying. Party said, no, the law of weapons is just prop. It don't mean stand down because you're a woman. Yeah, to them. And the weapons are deterrents. When you're not acting a fool, Maybe ICE should be walking around with accountability. Party said the underlying issue is the fabric of their welfare state has been exposed beyond Black and Somali. The footprints of the last 30 to 40 years have been exposed for the trillion-dollar racket it is. The biggest benefactor of the status quo is the Keisha and the Karen and the G Hayes who outside. Don't them niggas have to worry about being a United States citizen? Yeah, they talk like they from the States. Have a lot of people fooled. But look, I'm not mad at Abba and Preach. But they are reaching. You know, they do reach. You know, some of y'all call them Abba and Reach. That's a funny little inside joke. But yeah, they reach. And this picture right here is a reach. But look how far they go out of their way to reach. It makes me wonder, you know, what is all of this for? Like, do Democrats have eyes? And I don't want to make everything about, you know, against the Democrats. You know, it's like it's not a problem with the Democrats, but it's like, bro, y'all literally saw what y'all saw, and y'all are gonna like y'all just gonna, oh, we didn't see it. It didn't happen. You know, we're just not gonna be adults for today. You know, and people are fake anyways. They fight for a different cause every day that they don't truly give a fuck about. You know, I hate to say it, black women make horrible feminists. Some Karens can't fry chicken. I don't know. Nigga, like, just people just don't give a damn. You know? CCP pays NGOs. NGOs pay the protesters. The CCP is big mad Trump took Maduro and 30 million barrels. I heard billion. And he about to take some more billions of barrels from Greenland. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, man. Trump got us the W with that move, man. You can't be too mad about it as an American. I'm gonna tell you the truth though. Keishas don't have better shit to do. This is true. But a lot of those Keishas, not Keishas, I mean Karens. A lot of those Karens are immigrants too now. Don't sleep on that fact. A lot of those Karens are immigrants, and their mothers are immigrants also, though. So, you know, so Trump is kind of ruffling a lot of feathers too, you know. Shit, ICE about to be at their doorstep next, Larry. You said they compromised, yeah. I mean, if I was from Canada and I was about to be a part of America too, I'd probably be on the side of the left. I'd probably lean to the left a little bit, just a tad bit, you know.
Who's a U.S. citizen in her car.
Yeah, we didn't have access to this footage before we hit the record button.
So they probably said some fucked up shit, and then now, you know. Yeah. That's what I'm saying, party. Their grandmothers and their aunties, yeah, you know.
We felt important to
a lot of the Karens, especially the Karen types, but a lot of the Karens, they're first generation white women in the United States. Real talk.
So here's footage from the actual officer's perspective.
I know that sounds like a funny concept, but it's the truth.
I'm not mad at you. Show your face. I'm not mad at you. That's okay. We don't change our plates every morning, just so you know. It'll be the same plate when you come talk to us later. That's fine. U.S. citizen, former. You want to come at us? You want to come at us? I say go get yourself some lunch, big boy. Go ahead.
Out the car. And inviting him to a lesbian duel. She called him big boy and invited him to lunch. And then look at how she sent her lady off. Look at this. Tell me if some charges should happen. Shout outs to Party for pointing this out. Let's go.
Get out of the car. Get out of the car.
Okay, so she didn't listen to him. Okay? And look at Abba and Preach. They're watching this, okay? Oh, look.
You want to come at us? I say go get yourself some lunch, big boy. Go ahead.
Out of the car. Get out of the car. Get out of the car. Whoa!
The Department of Homeland Security claimed the woman had tried to run over officers with her car and called it an act of terrorism.
My only question is, if you guys thought this she was this dangerous domestic terrorist, if she was a domestic terrorist and some dangerous perp, why would you circle the car like this and be in front of it, putting yourself in danger?
I mean, nobody wants to get hit by a fucking Honda Pilot, you know. Nobody wants to get hit by the pilot of a Honda Pilot. Somebody said, I'm not gonna lie, I did laugh at one comment. Somebody said, I thought she had a Subaru. Usually they have a Subaru. Usually they have a Subaru. Hey, Miss Melina. Happy New Year's. Good to see you, and happy holidays. Good to see you. What's your thoughts on this situation? All right, so clearly you don't want to, of course you don't step in front of a vehicle, but as an officer, you can walk around as much vehicles as you want. And first of all, she shouldn't have been parked that way on the damn street trying to block ICE agents interfering with their investigation. And then y'all do know y'all are not messing with like regular police. Like I just want you to know that. Like you're messing with feds. Federal police. Americans aren't used to being asked for their passport. But that's your government ID. Sense ain't so common though, y'all. Sense ain't so common, y'all. Give me 1 second, guys. Uh-oh. Shout outs to War Master dropping the huge $20 on the Cash App as always. Thank you for supporting Player Talk Radio. Thank you so much for supporting the show, as always. Thank you, everybody here. Please support the show. Shout outs to War Master. Hold on, let's get.
But you got to have vision.
Hold on. Shout outs to War Master. Let's get it. Let's go.
Jollof rice combination. Grand Rising.
You know, while you've been sipping on that satanic nectar you call bottled water, I've been decalcifying my pineal gland with triple ionic distilled counter reverse osmosis diffused alkaline Kangen water, which can be yours for 2 easy payments of $49.99 per ounce. Call now to get what on earth he just said. Also, Hillary Clinton is a clone.
Hillary Clinton is a clone. Hold on, y'all. Lord, y'all, everything is scattered. Everything is scattered. Shout outs to War Master. Let's go.
Wendy?
Thanks, Chuck. We're standing here in front of the Olympic Liquor Store in Queens where scores of African Americans have been lined up for hours. We spoke to a few of them earlier. Ladies, may we get a word?
Hide the money, y'all. There's poor people around. With your broke ass.
War Master says, hold on. Lord, I hate when everything's acting weird. War Master says, Kuda needs an Xbox, Skylink, and a real PC. I can't even lie. These are all facts. My apple is on its last bite. It's on its last leg. I had to delete a whole bunch of stuff. And I'm still running out of memory. FML. Skylink looks interesting. I still got to do my history on it, but hey. Argentina has Skylink. Shout outs to Elon Musk. He said, why everybody that runs this video disregard the get out the car? They disregard that. They disregard her wife sending her off. As you pointed out. They disregarded her wife pulling on the door handle and almost getting her foot ran over. Lesbaru is diabolical. A Lesbaru Forrester. Yeah, this not regular police. This is you catching us. You gonna go see Diddy. You gonna be in there with Maduro. This is the quickest way to meet Maduro. Let's go.
I thought this she was a dangerous domestic terrorist. If she was a domestic terrorist and some dangerous perp, why would you circle the car like this and be in front of it, putting yourself in danger? How do you understand what happened?
And look how fake Abba preaches. He didn't say that she was a domestic terrorist until after the bullshit happened. Until after the bullshit happened. Oh, shout outs to War Master. Uh-oh. Truck driver went wild. All right, I gotta see this. The truck driver with a one wheel. Hold on, y'all. Might not be so rare as we think, War Master.
Get yourself one. I found myself another trucker here picking up the Crystal Geyser. I just wanted to show them how easy it is to ride the one wheel.
I want to keep it so bad.
It's this easy.
Oh, wow. Oh, hell no. Hey, that was...
You gotta get a one wheel. I'm telling you, get a one wheel. One wheel, baby. Get yourself one.
They don't know, man. War Master said his feet hurt, man. That's because you're standing on a platform, and like every time you go over a bump or something, you're absorbing You're absorbing like the rocks and the everything that's on the ground. That's what I've been telling you for years, man. Finally, War Master comes over to the dark side.
I saw from the video is that I don't know why she was positioned that way in the street, but from what I saw,
Now we got it. Now we got to get him to play persona, one step at a time.
she was waving cars by, and waved again, and the car stopped, and then
So listen. Now they're going into all the details, right? And you're gonna see how far they go out of their way to disregard. You're gonna see how far they go out of their way to disregard it. These people will openly lie to themselves. Look at this.
ICE agents got out.
So the government's account is that one of the ICE officers was stuck in a snowbank, and as a result of that, they were trying to get him out. During that time, a lot of people were kind of chasing them out because people have been going against ICE everywhere they've been. And during this time, they're claiming that this lady was part of the people blocking them in, and as they were trying to leave, that's where some of them approached.
I mean, like, you clearly can't see her car sideways on a street where people are going forward. Okay.
Sure. What the government is saying doesn't match what I saw. The cop that allegedly shoots her gets out of the car, circle around the car with his phone out. The second thing that is weird is whenever you do a stop, there's a way to position yourself. And in front of the vehicle is not where the position is. True. You're driving, they're not positioning themselves there. They're behind. It's the same thing that happens there. This dude goes in front of. And then the other thing that struck me that was kind of weird was the way the whole thing happened. Phone, let me shoot. And then the way he holstered and just casually walked to the car that was later on after that crashed because the lady was probably stepping on the gas while she expired. It's just the way that he was.
I mean, she stepped on the gas before she expired. That's how we got in this predicament. That's kind of how we got in this predicament, y'all. This is what I'm saying, Larry. But are you going to use your common sense, bro, or are you going to believe your lying eyes? Which one are you going to use? Are you going to use your common sense or your lying eyes? Hypnotized. You are hypnotized. Are you going to believe your lying eyes?
It was like, let me holster this and let me just... There was no procedures. Nobody was trained.
Yeah, and then this is the thing. The people's talking about that the officer shouldn't have approached. There's like, nigga, how much traffic stops have you conducted? Like, they're not supposed to be out there conducting traffic stops, okay?
All right, get out of the car and start to yank on the door. The agent, the way he was acting, it felt like he wanted to shoot someone.
You didn't
I
see
think
about that?
as far as the legal case goes for this, everyone's going to have their take. A lot of people feel like it's clear-cut murder. In my experience, whenever it involves law enforcement, whatever the public thinks is clear-cut murder doesn't really matter in legal standards, because you see it all the time with killings that happen on camera, with motherfucker pull out guns just blasting everything.
Right, party. Right, War Master. Like, this is blasphemous.
Everywhere. They get off almost all the time. So like cops,
eyes wide, shot, not even shot. They just hold up a Men in Black pen to you. People are, people are so dumb. You don't have to hold up a Men in Black pen to them. Like, people will fuck themselves given the right circumstances. Like you don't like people be thinking that they're special. Like, oh man, you got to go out of your way to hypnotize me. Nigga, you gonna do that shit your own damn self. And then the niggas really think they special. So, man, somebody gotta go out of their way to hypnotize me. No, they don't.
Have pretty strong immunity, and I understand
you're gonna do it to yourself.
That
you're gonna turn a blind eye. Like, Shit is, you know.
DHS agents aren't necessarily cops, but they do operate as federal agents. So, you know, they're going to have quite a lot of leeway in regards to how they fear for their lives.
Right. Now all of a sudden, black people are experts in how to conduct yourself at a traffic stop. Remember yesterday I showed you guys how to how to give an agent your wallet. All right, pay attention.
And the woman, when she's pulling out, nearly does or kind of starts to hit the guy, but he's already on the side before he starts.
Now she kind of starts to hit the guy. Did she hit the guy or she didn't? Now she kind of starts to hit the guy. Okay.
Shooting. So that's something they're going to figure out in a court of law. And I'm not going to sit here. They're going to jail. They're not. I don't know. If I had to put my money on it, they're not going to jail.
No, they're not going to jail. And
even if they did, Orange Man's going to pardon him because he don't give a fuck about the law.
'Cause the law means nothing.
And this is the funny part with the Democrats, bro. This situation has nothing to do with Trump. Trump ain't even there. This situation has everything to do with these officers. This woman that's not complying, her weird ass girlfriend, how the stop was conducted, what the fuck she was doing prior to that, and her trying to run while a gun is produced. And for real, like, I've seen guys tell other guys, hey, you should never hit a woman. And the guy's like, what if she hits me? He's like, you still don't hit a woman. And the guy's like, what if she's coming at me with a knife? Like, you still can't hit a woman. You can't defend yourself. Oh, so you just supposed to get poked up.
I was fucked up. I mean, I hit rock bottom. I was disgusted then when I did it. I'm disgusted now.
Day after day, seems like I push against the clouds. They just keep knocking out.
Yeah, just let her stab you, bro. Let her stab you, bro. Don't defend yourself. Let her stab you, man. It's not gonna hurt. She's a woman.
Yeah. I ain't gonna lie, I'm getting cooked.
Let her stab you, bro. You should be honored to let this woman stab you and put her hands on you. What's going on, LT, man? Good to see you, man. Happy Saturday, guys. Let this woman stab you. Yeah, he said kinda. She kinda hit him. Did she hit him or she didn't hit him with the car? Like, come on now. LT man said, "Wait a minute, bullshit. Wait a minute, bullshit. Equal rights, equal strikes. Absolutely." Now, I'm not gonna say you can be a gentleman because sometimes you not hitting a woman doesn't necessarily make you a gentleman. But hey. You got two alternatives. You can leg sweep that bitch. Let her know the ground that she stand on, it really don't belong to her. So you can leg sweep her. That might work. You can shake the shit out of her. You know, a good, you know, sometimes you can violently shake somebody. Yeah, shake the hell out of her. Sometimes people need to be shaken up a little bit. Shake her ass like some dice. You know? Fuck it. I'm just giving y'all alternatives. I'm not telling y'all what I'm not telling y'all what this guy said. I'm not telling y'all what he said.
Why beat bitches? Well, somebody got to do it. Guys, you ever be arguing with your bitch and you be thinking to yourself, damn, I want to knock the shit out this hoe, but you scared to risk it? Well, I like to gamble. And for all y'all who think I'm some woman beater, I'm not. In my 36 years of living, I only hit 5 bitches. If you smoke 5 cigarettes in 36 years, are you really a smoker? Plus, I only hit bitches in self-defense. I believe that if a bitch hit me, she better have a dinner plan. Not only do I believe in hitting bitches back, I believe that beating bitches is progressive. It's 2024. Niggas and bitches are equal. So if you ain't treating your bitch like a man, then you being sexist. And I know the right thing to do when the situation get violent is to walk away. It's 4 billion other bitches out here on this planet. But I like my punching bag. Game is game.
Some of y'all can't even walk away because they'll follow you. Or try to hit you with a Honda Pilot. War Master says, I'll knock a bit block off. Real talk. Party said when you find out she from out of state, you be like, yeah, I agree, she shouldn't have died. Hey man, listen, I don't think nobody should die, but what she did was dumb. And thinking that the rule doesn't apply to you is crazy. You know? And then, you know, I kind of felt bad. I mean, at some point she looked a little decent. Oh, let me tell you the women that get it worse. Ain't nothing more worse than a woman that used to look good, don't look good no more, and she didn't get the memo that she don't look good no more. So a piece of her is still used to the pretty privilege. And in a situation like this where she thought she would have got pretty privilege, it's like, nah. No. No. Denied. Oh, them the worst ones. I kind of feel a little sorry for those women. You know, that when the looks ain't in their corner no more, and some shit like this happen. I watched a pretty girl get locked up the other day on YouTube. LT Man said, can somebody please tell me why a man should not strike a woman back after getting struck by her first? Yeah. They supposed to send you to the graveyard before you can think about striking them back. You know. Yeah, he kind of shot her. Yeah, if she kind of hit him with a car, he kind of shot her. You know, it's either he did or he didn't. You know, everybody's a pullover expert now. You know, ridiculous. That's why I don't really like the Democrats like that, man. You know, or lost a lot of respect for the Democrats. I don't hate Democrats, but I lost a lot of respect for them because it's like, bro, y'all like overly sell it, like. So yeah, they're overly selling it. You said that's why you see black women running around with missing teeth. Hey, it happens, man. This is the part of the community. I hate that. That's true. They do use that. Like, what if it was your wife? Or what if it was your family member? And they'll be fucked up and they'll be sad. But you would have to come to terms that your family member did some dumb ass shit. You know, I mean, maybe you could probably, I wouldn't say laugh about it at the funeral, but it's like you could come up with some speech and be like, man, such and such was always hard headed, but that just was the way she was, and that's the way she left. This shit is sad. But you don't deal with law enforcement like that. You know. And her lady man was supposed to stop her before it got to this point. So that lets you know that bitch is a horrible. She makes a horrible man. Cause even as a woman's man, when they get to this point, you're supposed to de-escalate. Oh, but they call it toxic masculinity. Oh, when you tell your woman to shut the fuck up. Telling your lady to shut the fuck up sometimes will get her attention so that she won't do no stupid shit like, speed off while police is talking to her. How dumb is that? Yeah, I'm already hip, yeah. I'm not advocating for it. Yeah, thinking the rules don't apply is why you die. Yeah, yeah. And it's crazy because she's not alive to learn her lesson. Like, both of them ain't alive. Well, one of them's alive to learn their lesson. If that. Because I kind of feel sorry for her little girlfriend, but she sent her off. Both of them are moms. And the one that's her girlfriend, her child got taken away from her because she liked to put out cigarettes on her child's forehead and shit. Real trailer park cook shit, And let me tell you the reason. I'm gonna actually just throw this out there. If y'all haven't picked up on it, let me tell you the reason why a lot of people are doubling down on this ICE thing. Because a lot of them actually, in hindsight, not even in hindsight, a lot of people actually agree with us taking oil from Venezuela. So they had to find something else to attach themselves to demonize Trump about. Yeah, outside of the West, yeah, correcting them is a thing. Yep. The right hand of justice. Man. Black men especially know you don't deal with no law enforcement like that. Why the fuck are they simping? For sure. This is just unfortunate, man. War Master said, I would have told my woman to sit the fuck down and leave the dudes with the guns alone. Yeah. And she wasn't even trying to straighten the car up to get out the way or pull over on the side of the road. She was trying to haul ass up out of there. Wrong move, man. Knowing damn well you don't want to get treated like no man. What's going on, New? Good to see you, bro. Yeah, it is for special privilege. That's so true, Raven. It is a special privilege here. You said we've never taken oil in the past. Right. We be stealing oil. Yeah. All right, let's go, y'all. Let's get back into it. Let's listen to the Democrats oversell it. She kind of hit him with the car, like UFO said. So he kind of hit her with a bullet. So
to him, I'm going to Venezuela because of drugs, and then he pardons like a former president who sold so much drugs in his country. Nothing matters.
See, they can't stay focused on the topic. They got to switch to Trump.
Yeah,
so
it doesn't matter. It's not
him being accountable. Don't count on it, in my opinion. When I watched the clip, I cued in on the exact same thing, which is why would you ever go in front of a vehicle that way?
You go around on the other side too.
I mean, the vehicle's sideways in the middle of the road. Like, he has to go around to the driver's side. Even though, yeah, you could go around the back, but what if you chose to go around the driver's side?
It's a really bad practice for the safety of yourself and for the situation, because you're going to make it escalate if you get hit.
100%.
And then you put yourself in jeopardy. So it's just bad police practice. But then also, like, shooting the person in the car is also bad. But even if you get them.
Yeah, I mean, but getting ran over and getting hit by somebody driving the car, that's also bad too. You know, not making it home to your family is bad also. Because some crazed lesbian wants to hit you with her vehicle.
If their foot is still on the pedal and they just press, which is very natural for a lot of people to do, they're running right into it.
No, she backed up and then went forward.
House in a residential area. If the cameraman was not behind the thing but in front, he might have got hit by the car. So it's really stupid in so many different ways, him shooting at the car. People are saying, well, this woman's, first off, she wasn't going that fast, but
she wasn't going that fast. Bro, she peeled out. That's even worse. Immediate power getting sent to the back wheels, and that's even worse.
Shooting her ensures that she has no control over her vehicle, so it's not a good thing. And at the same time, fleeing isn't.
She didn't have control when she hit him.
A crime worthy of you having to shoot. Now, they're going to make the argument, if I'm being fair, where they're saying she's using this vehicle as a deadly weapon or whatever it could be.
If you look at the position of the tires, she was not going towards the officer. She was going away from him.
And if I'm,
but then again, that's going to be me.
You know, that's something they're going to argue in court.
Yeah, because the cop is not seeing that.
You can see he is quite close by the time it happens.
Yeah,
I'm telling you what the legal defense is going to be.
Yeah, 100%.
You know what I'm saying? Because you got to go beyond a reasonable doubt.
100%.
And you guys might not like this, but oftentimes cops get that doubt. More often than not.
100%.
It's not even part of
1,000% War Master.
Because
she could have hit somebody else.
Policy to go after somebody in terms of a chase like this.
In my 25 years, I've done hundreds of vehicle stops. If someone is fleeing, that is not a justification for the use of deadly force.
Under the Department of Homeland Security's use of force policy, firearms may not be discharged solely to disable a moving vehicle, and shooting at a moving vehicle is tightly restricted.
So my training was that you cannot use deadly or lethal force solely to stop a fleeing vehicle.
In 1994-95, we changed it in LAPD when I was there in 2004. But it's basically simple, which is if you're confronted by a moving vehicle that could be a threat to you, get out of the way of the vehicle and don't shoot at a car. Now this is...
So all the people who claim to care.
So let me get this straight. He's supposed to do some type of James Bond barrel roll out the way because of a crazed lesbian behind the wheel. What's going on, Skyfall? Happy New Year's. Good to see you, bro. Shout outs to Party dropping the huge donation on the show. Shout outs to Party for supporting the show. Yes, guys, when you support the show via the coffee store, how much percentage? I don't know the percentage, but a good chunk gets sent to the less fortunate. So I appreciate you. Thank you so much, bro, for supporting the show. Party dropping the huge. Hold on. Party dropping the huge. Bro, I'm really bad with percentages. But I think it's 15 or 20. Shout outs to Party. Thank you, bro, for supporting the show, man. I appreciate you. Shout outs to War Master. Shout outs to everybody supporting the show. Let's keep the support going. If you guys want me to open up the panel, it's open. Let me know if you would like to join the show. Shout outs to Skyfall in the building. Hold on, Party. I got you. Hold on. Give me 1 second, bro. Player talk. Let's go. Hold on.
But you got to have vision.
Hold on. 1 second. Why can't I find...
The fuck is you doing in my deep freezer?
Mom, it's hot.
Get the fuck out of my deep freezer right now. Why don't you get your ass in my deep freezer?
It's hot, Mom.
Where the fuck is my meat at?
Mom.
You took all my fucking meat out of my freezer, Malik.
It was hot.
Put my shit back in my freezer right now.
Yeah.
Put it back now.
But Mom, you told me I could turn on the AC.
I don't give a fuck. That don't mean get in my deep freezer, Malik.
But Mom.
Malik, put...
More. Wendy?
Thanks, Chuck. We're standing here in front of the Olympic Liquor Store in Queens where scores of African Americans have been lined up for hours. We spoke to a few of them earlier. Ladies, may we get a word?
Hide the money, y'all. There's poor people around. With your broke ass.
Shout outs to Party. Thank you again for supporting the show. Hold on, guys. 1 second, y'all.
You need to diversify your bonds, nigga.
All right, hold up. All right, so press one button, you press them all, y'all. Shit.
If Jesus can't save these hoes, why are you trying? What make you think you greater than Jesus? If Jesus can't save these hoes, why are you trying? What make you think you greater than Jesus, nigga? If Jesus can't save these hoes, why are you trying? Why are you trying, nigga? If Jesus can't save these hoes, why are you trying? Why are you trying? What make you think you greater than Jesus, nigga? What make you think you greater than Jesus? What make you think you greater than Jesus, nigga? What make you think you greater than Jesus? What make you think you greater than Jesus? Swing the remix God! Can't save these hoes. Can't save these hoes. Can't save these hoes, nigga. Can't save these hoes. 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 Can't save these hoes, nigga. If Jesus can't save these hoes, why are you trying? Why are you trying? If Jesus can't save these hoes, why are you trying? Why are you trying? What make you think you greater than Jesus, nigga? What make you think
greater than Jesus? Alright, so so they're overtly simping. Yeah, we back. War Master said they have to prove in court that the vehicle was fleeing instead of trying to hurt the agent. She almost hurt her girlfriend and the agent. Now I don't remember seeing when he took out his gun. I will say that I don't remember seeing when he took out his gun, and I don't remember seeing him stick the gun in the car or close to the car. You know, so you know. I didn't even see the gun in his hand. I thought the other officer shot at her at first. So, you know. And that would have been him trying to protect his partner, you know, at that angle. And listen, there's footage, y'all, of ICE officers getting drugged down the street because they're clinging onto somebody's cars. So don't think these ICE officers ain't getting drugged out here. You know. Party said they tell you to operate like that in the military. Somebody has to shoot first or be the aggressor. Yeah, he could have died in a split second. Hence why that general at the Trump press conference made it a point to mention that Maduro. Okay, dude. I think that's the end of the sentence, Party. You want the link, LT, man? Let me know. You said that agent that blasted was the same one that got hit. Yeah. So that's what I'm saying. So he got hit and blasted. And I will say this. But I think let me show you something that Auburn Preach did show though. Because I was going to say, you know, if you have a gun in your hand and you get hit, you know, that can cause you to squeeze the trigger. You know, not trying to make excuses for the police or the guy. But if you do get hit, you know, you brace, you can squeeze the trigger that way too. Okay, yeah. He made it a point to point out Maduro, soldier shot first. Yeah. Okay, but Auburn Preach showed or explained how he got hit, then he shot. So either way, it's valid, sort of. You know, well, he got hit, then he shot.
About law and order or rules, they don't. Like I said, they're not even following their own rules and their own policy. But it goes even further than that. Let's just listen a little bit more.
DHS law enforcement officers are prohibited from discharging firearms at the operator of a moving vehicle or other conveyance unless the use of deadly force of the, basically it says, unless it...
This appears to be black and white.
Well, it does. And it also says a law enforcement officer must take into consideration the hazards that may be posed to law enforcement and innocent bystanders by an out-of-control vehicle.
They claim to want law and order, but they don't want it. What I predict is...
He said, anything not saying the agent wasn't wrong means you agree with the police/race soldier. Yeah, I mean, if you're a black person and you agree with what this policeman or what this ICE agent did, you're not black enough, or you're siding with the police.
That this is going to escalate so much that eventually, I think within the year, winter's going to be over. because these things, a lot of these things happen in the blue states and stuff. And I could predict a shootout. It's gonna escalate to shootout civilian against ICE. It's gonna be a whole ass civilian war over there.
So this person doesn't follow company protocol, doesn't follow DHS protocol, is incompetent by any standard. And I'm just gonna ask the question, is this man a DEI hire? I'm just wondering. I'm just saying, I remember Charlie Kirk saying, if I see a black pilot, you know, I'm a wonder. Okay, well.
See, they're flaring it out. Like, why he has to bring up Charlie Kirk? Damn, let the man rest in peace. Why you got to bring up Charlie Kirk? What does Charlie Kirk got to do with this? And they said this agent, this cop, he was already in an incident where he got drugged down the street by a car. So what if he has phobias about cars? Come on now.
Shit, I've seen.
Who wants to get drugged down the street by a car?
A lot of traffic stops.
Or a Honda Pilot, a truck. Not even a car, a truck.
A lot of checkpoints. This is definitely the most incompetent one I ever seen.
One thing that I thought was interesting about this story is I got a chance to like look up the officer himself, because a lot of people have been trying to figure out who he is and what he's about.
What began as a planned federal immigration arrest took a violent turn in this quiet Bloomington neighborhood. Court documents say he repeatedly refused.
Oh my God, he called him Apple and busted booty. Jesus Christ. Busted booty scream. Shit, shut the fuck up. They don't know what they're talking about. Yeah. Oh, Lord. We might as well just go ahead and take Canada. Everybody wants to be an American, y'all.
Who's to comply before a federal agent took out his spring-loaded
The people ICE looking for, so.
window punch with his right hand and broke the driver's side rear window. These images show the officer's hand in the vehicle. In this video, you can see the driver take off with the agent hanging from the car, dragging him 300 feet through
See, so he got niggas getting dragged and shit out here.
front yards. These graphic images show the aftermath.
It's the same agent. It's the exact same agent who pulled the gun and fired it on this lady.
Well, don't you see that he's the Punisher?
So they said this exact same agent he had his hand in somebody's window. The person, he busted their window. The person drove off with him and dragged him more than 300 feet. I mean, do you want to get hit with a Honda Pilot? I'm not sure, you know. Welcome to the stage, LT Man. What's going on, man? Happy New Year. Are you there? Uh-oh. I don't think we can hear LT Man, y'all. Hold on. Okay, you turned off echo cancellation. Hold on. Your volume is here. Can y'all hear LT Man? Or is it me, y'all? Hold on. It's probably me. Give me 1 second. No, everything's going to my... I hear LT Man. I can't hear LT Man, y'all. Hold on, let me mute and unmute LT Man. Let me see if that works. Oh, I can't mute LT Man. Alright, try to go out and come back in, LT Man. Hopefully it works again. Hold on. You know, these little device things are the worst, y'all. Alright, let's get back into it. Alright, LT Man probably don't. Yeah, we can't hear him. Alright, hold on.
And his name is Frank Castle.
And this is what I mean when I say incompetence. I don't mind that these people are executing this warrant. This man's not supposed to be there. Deport him. Do what you gotta do. When you do stupid.
Okay, let's see if it LT Man comes up. Says it's loading. Okay, LT Man is here, but we can't hear him. What is going on? Maybe your Bluetooth is Maybe you might be Bluetooth to the car. Okay, you can hear me. Okay, okay. All right, he might be Bluetooth to the car. That's probably what it is. All right.
Shit like that, you put yourself and others at risk.
Mm-hmm.
And it's the incompetence that I have an issue with. My man just reaching in and
stand closer to the Wi-Fi.
Guy just takes. Now you're putting yourself. Now you may have to use your firearm, or you may die yourself. The thing that always strikes me when I watch this, and I think it's true for every.
So now they're gonna downplay that he got drugged down the street, but they're gonna tell you how to conduct the traffic stop. Cool.
Thing that this administration does in regards to world trade, everything like that, it's just everything is sloppy. Everything is sloppy. Everything's smoke and mirrors. Everything's just like, let's say none of us know what happened. Why the fuck are they coming out within an hour of the event itself and labeling the victim
a terrorist,
a domestic terrorist? That quickly.
When
Trump will say right now, oh, what she did was so bad, but we should wait for investigation. But did you guys wait before you labeled her something publicly, before you said what she is? No, right? And it's like, I just have a.
Let me drop the link again for LT, man. Let's see. I don't understand why the sound isn't coming up. All right. Try again.
Hard time just in general looking at the professionalism of the people who do this job and looking at the people who support it and they don't care about professionalism.
100%.
They don't care about they say, oh, law and order, whatever it is. Well, law and order requires people to have ethics, to have standards. What are we watching unfold? Super sensible.
Bro, it's funny how people will watch somebody get attacked or drugged down the street and whatever, and people would just disregard that whole thing and then just like in the next breath tell you that you have to have standards, laws, and ethics and compassion and stuff like that. It's like, so y'all are not seeing it where y'all are just going smooth out of your way to not see where this officer could be coming from. And these people will swear up and down that they're fair. You know? And I've said in all fairness, she shouldn't have done what she did. All fairness, he shouldn't have used lethal force. But when somebody else uses lethal force, you don't get to determine how somebody responds to you. Every man knows this. You learned this as a little boy. If you run over to a snake, and the snake is telling you to leave it the fuck alone, and you keep pursuing the snake can choose whether he wants to constrict you, whether he wants to bite you, whether he wants to release venom. You don't get to tell the snake what the fuck to do. You don't get to say, hey man, well, his taser should have been drawn. What if he didn't want to draw his taser? What if he felt like shooting the nigga that day? Then what? Then what? All right. Let's see if LT Man is here. LT Man, are you here? Okay, we can hear you now. Yes, we can hear you. Yes. We can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yeah, bro. This is some bullshit, bro.
Okay, I was about to say, because if it's backwards, sometimes you can't hear me on the other end. But yeah, what's your thoughts on this? This cop, he already been into this. He got drugged down the street. Like, why are people trying to tell a cop how he should respond when his life is being threatened?
You know, it was a cop in front of the vehicle, right? You all know that, right? It wasn't the cop trying to open the door.
Yeah, no, it was the cop in front, yeah.
Right. So that one cop, like you were explaining, he ended up getting ran over. I think they ended up showing the video. Ended up, I don't know, some lacerations with stitches. So yeah, he was heightened up. Now, Did he have to shoot her? I believe this, bro. I believe she didn't know exactly he was in front of her because she was paying so much attention to the one by the driver window.
Yeah.
I believe he stood in front of it, knowing that the other officer was going to try to pull her out of it. In my opinion,
It looked like he was coming around.
yeah, he was coming around it. Now, I haven't
Pause.
seen all of it. I'm wondering if, as he was coming around, that's when she took off on him.
That's what happened.
But I don't think that she knew the cop was in front of her. In my opinion, from what I seen, I think she was paying attention to the dude that was trying to open, the other officer was trying to open up the car door, which she
Right.
turned the wheel, and as soon as she gave it gas, the dude was right in front, and maybe out of his experience, and he's like, man, I ain't gonna take this shit no more. I'm gonna drop him. Or was it?
But hold on, Elsie, man. Let's say that is true. The cop was pursuing her. Her girlfriend tugged on her door, the passenger door that was locked, and the cop came over to pursue her, and she actively was trying to run away from that cop. So she still was in the wrong, you know.
True, but I don't think that she knew. I don't think, to tell you the truth, I don't think she wanted to run over that cop that was in front of her vehicle.
For sure.
I think she turned, and as he tried to open up the door, pardon me, she noticed he was right in front, and by that time he already pulled out his service pistol and threw two or three shots at her. Yeah. So did the cop know that he's like, oh fuck it, I'm just going to pop her? I'm gonna get right in front of this vehicle.
I think it was a reflex.
I think it was a reflex, but I don't know, man. I mean, I wouldn't have jumped in front of the fucking vehicle.
The thing is, too, if his gun was out and he got hit, he would have squeezed anyway. Still, you know.
Mm-hmm. Or was it in order to say, hey, anybody tries to run you over or whatever, don't hesitate, take that, so that everybody else hesitates to try to stop ICE again? I don't know. From what I see, bro, I think she didn't know he was in front of her. I don't think she knew he was in front by the time she gave it gas to get away from the door being pulled open. And by the time she seen him, bam, he popped her ass. I don't think she wanted to run him over on purpose. That's my opinion.
But it happened. This is the thing. I didn't know what he switched from his phone to his service pistol. But what I'm saying is, those engines, you can hear those engines rev up right before, because she backed up and then pulled.
You got the video? You got the video? Throw out the video. Let's just analyze it for a second.
And they played it too. Yeah, let's analyze the video again. Now this is from his
and there's
phone.
There's two. Well, when you saying his phone, you talking about his body cam?
No, his actual phone.
The cop?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Yeah, War Master. Let me see if I can find it. Hold on. War Master shared it yesterday. Shoot, War Master, can you do me a favor and grab the video that you shared yesterday? She was told to get out before that happened. That's true. Yeah, she wasn't, complying, And him, I don't think he meant to hit her in the head.
I just got a big ass. I just got to fit it today, bro.
Oh man, did they have to take the links off, or the links?
Yeah, they know I took two of them off.
That's good. It was a beautiful watch.
Yeah. Hell yeah, bro.
Hey, baby girl got taste, man. She know what looks good on Pop's wrist.
Well, shit, bro. She better have got me something besides socks, especially the gift I got her. Ass shit. Fuck. Those boots weren't cheap, bro.
Man, nothing is cheap these days, man.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm ready. I'm getting ready to cash out too, bro.
Yeah, I mean, 2030 is almost here.
Well, we'll see what happens, man. I mean, it depends. Basically what I'm saying, getting ready is just getting, your holding company and your equities company ready. So, I mean, you know how it works, man. I mean, let's say you deposit, $100,000 in your account. First of all, it's your personal account, and you can get flagged for it, depending, right? Is the business account? They can expect anything from 4 to 5 to 6 figures in there, right?
Yeah,
But the part about but as far as having a business account, if let's just say you made $100,000 for the year, right? Let's just say, okay, you put it into your own account, with taxes and everything, you're looking at 47. Let's just say, let's round it off 50%. So you're giving the government 50.
Hold on. I found the video. Okay.
You're giving the government 50%. So with your business, obviously you can write off a whole bunch of shit, So you're $100,000, and the business trip that you guys took to look at the other properties that you guys wanted to look at in Belize or and wherever it was, and that cost you $10,000. So now you owe 90. But what about the Hummer and the other property or the equipment that you bought? You keep writing it off. The goal is, if you're gonna make 90, if you're gonna make 100,000, you want to write off at least 90 of them.
Yeah.
You want to keep the majority of the money. Why just all of a sudden cash out and give the government almost 50% for nothing?
For sure. I mean, and even your account, even your accountant will say don't write everything off, but the majority of it,
Yeah, but what I'm saying is, if you're putting it into your own account, how are you going to say you took a business trip? How are you going to say that the stuff that you bought for the business was for the business if it's in your own account? I mean, this is just I'm just saying, just prepare yourself.
That's why we tell the owners to separate their their personal finances from
you got to, bro. You got to, because how you gonna write off saying that you took this and it's in your personal account? There's no way.
No, there is a way to do it, but then they're gonna be all up in your business, because you can write it off as a owner's draw.
Never commingle, bro. You never. There's ways to do it, but you never commingle business and your personal account.
Exactly.
Ever.
That's why you want to separate it, because they're going to be like, well, what is this draw for, and where did it go, and blah blah blah. So
no, never, bro. I mean, especially with the credit cards. I mean, you can get a credit card for your business account for like $150,000, and what are you gonna do with it? I mean, there's certain ways you can do it, but it's business, bro.
Yeah, it gotta be allocated. Yeah.
I mean, if we're gonna go, Kuda, me and you, to go look at that property over there in freaking Hawaii and shit, I consider that a business trip.
Absolutely.
Right.
Absolutely.
Right. We checked out a couple of properties. We sat down. We had a business dinner. You know what I'm saying?
Had the receipt.
Exactly.
Made sure the numbers was right.
Facts.
Including that nice Hawaii tax, because they double tax over there. And,
you gotta treat you. Why is it just 3 of you guys? Well, we gotta put other clients we treat it.
Right.
Anyway, go ahead, play that video. Let's see what this guy's talking about, bro. Which angle you got? Which angle?
Now this is the cop that got hit, and you can hear the hit and everything. Okay, now let me know what you think, and let me know if the Democrats are if they're overselling it. Let's see.
You got a big screen?
Get out of the car.
Hold on, I can big screen it.
Yeah.
Hold up. All right.
Get out of the car.
Ooh.
Good.
Ooh. And threw a sling where you're at.
There's a dog. There's a dog in the car too.
Yeah, she looked at him. Wait.
She did. So he goes around the back. He checks the license plate.
I'm not mad at you. Show your face.
So she knows he's
It's
there.
okay. We don't change our plates every morning, just so you know. It'll be the same plate when you come talk to us later. That's fine. U.S. citizen, former fucking country. You want to come at us? You want to come at us?
That's the white version of Banny Fresh.
Go ahead.
Out of the car.
Yeah, she army banging. Now look at once he yells, "Get out the car!" She goes to tug on the door. There's a dog in the back seat. She goes to tug on the door. The door is locked, and she tells her, "Drive, baby, drive." She sent her off. She tells her, "Drive, baby, drive."
Go ahead.
So
Get out of the fucking car.
She tugs on the door.
Get out of the car.
She's looking.
She's looking at
that
him.
way.
Yeah.
And turning
She
the
sees
wheel.
him.
And turning
Yeah.
the wheel.
She sees him. Yep. She's seeing him. She's seeing him.
Get out of the car.
Drive, baby, drive.
Well, that's so stupid, man. Obviously, she thought that he wasn't gonna do shit. She actually thought he wasn't gonna do shit.
You can't tell somebody how to respond. You know, when you're using lethal force, you can't tell them how they should respond.
Well, I mean, it goes back to what you guys were talking about. You know, should a man smack a woman back if he gets smacked in the face, right? Well, I mean, there's a lot of whole different circumstances that can happen with that. Okay, other people are saying, well, a man shouldn't even smack her no matter what. Why? Most of the excuses because a man is stronger. You're gonna tell me that bitch didn't know that? You're gonna tell me that woman didn't know that man was stronger?
But these women are fearless. Like, they'll jump into a Goliath.
But that's what I think. They have that mentality that a man should not strike a woman. Okay, I don't believe a man should just come up to a woman and smack the shit out or whatever. You know, that ain't no real man to smack down a woman to win an argument or get his point across, right? But if he's standing there and you guys are at a bar or at a party and she just gets up and say, "Motherfucker," smacks you, man, you know what, man? If he didn't do nothing wrong and you think he ain't gonna smack you back, expect to get smacked the fuck back.
For sure.
Now, if he's gonna say something disrespectful and ignorant, I don't know, man. You know, so many men are so. If I'm gonna say something stupid and ignorant in front of my wife and her family or friends and stuff, I deserve a smack in the mouth. Being real stupid, but I'm a man and I know how to respect, and I know how to respect myself.
This is a little bit different though. You have a L Gibbet couple, right? And then
What's that mean? L Gibbet. What's L Gibbet mean? What's that mean?
Lettuce, bacon, tomatoes, guacamole.
Oh, okay.
LGBT.
Oh, I got you. The alphabet. Okay.
And these women are Karens. And
yeah, well, they deserve it.
Well, I mean, it's not that they deserve it, but it's really about I don't want to listen to no man. You know,
right?
And
so you're gonna smack somebody. You're gonna smack somebody.
Right.
Let me tell you something. If you look like a butch or a Manny Fresh, and you gonna smack me, I'm not gonna smack you back. I'm gonna beat you. I'm gonna beat you down. You want to act like a man, you're gonna get treated like one. Okay?
Yeah,
and I guarantee you, I guarantee you, my punch is gonna hurt way more than yours.
Right.
I'm sorry, man. You can call it how it is, but ain't no Manny Fresh and no alphabet gang wannabe man gonna come up to me because you don't respect men and you think you are one. That you deserve it even more.
Well, what's going on with these Karens is that they don't want to listen to the authority of men. You know, it's not just simply F the police is one thing. Yeah, F the police is one thing, but I don't have to listen
F
to
a man police. F a man police.
For sure.
Yeah, I know what you mean, Bell. I know. Well, you know, what I say is FAFO. That's what I say. That's
Shout
it.
outs to Party dropped some footage. Let's take a look at this footage that Party dropped. Shout outs to and everybody supporting the show. Party said, "Damn, Kuda, that's deep seated. That's a deep seated piece right here." And it totally slipped my mind that they're not listening to men, let alone white men. Exactly, that's what it is. It's because it's groups of Karens. You know, this is just one. This is just an isolated incident right here. Well, not really, but hold on. Here we go. Democrats threaten to burn down cities. They've been mad since the election, y'all. Let's see what happens here.
Hey guys, Congresswoman Angie Craig. Hi guys.
They're gonna bring their fancy camera to go burn some shit down. That's real smart.
Hi, we are exercising our congressional authority. I'm Congresswoman Nancy Craig, Congresswoman Kelly Morrison, Congresswoman Ilhan Omar. Can we talk to you guys in there? Yeah. If we can come past, then we can probably talk to you.
You'll have to contact our supervision, man.
Yeah. If you guys can move this way so we can have a conversation with them, that would be great.
Man, this looks like justice, y'all.
What do you think this is then? This is.
You know, I used to just think black people. I used to think black people were dumb because, like, there's
Yeah, used to.
well, there's footage of
And,
black women.
and not all of them, most of them, but not all of them. Just like our Puerto Rican folks, there's some ignorant motherfuckers I can't stand either, bro.
No, but these girls were twerking in front of SWAT teams. Like what is that?
Oh, I seen some stupid shit like that. What the fuck is that for? What's the purpose of that?
Bro,
Except looking like an ignorant fucking fool, uneducated woman. Well, what's the purpose of that? Like kiss my ass or some shit? I mean, that's the only thing I got out of it.
Twerking for SWAT is crazy.
That's fucking stupid, though.
Getting a frag grenade thrown at your ass is hilarious. But all right, let's
All of these are fraudulent. They've been doing this for years.
Whoa! I'm gonna sue you.
About to hit somebody.
You're gonna sue me for what?
For what you're doing.
What am I doing?
Illegal activities.
Illegal activities.
Yes.
Of what? Where were you born?
This is filthy.
Are you from Somalia? Right now, we're in front of First Choice Childcare, and this place has received at least $250,000 in 2025. And it's next to another daycare center right there called Bright Futures Daycare. So we're not sure what's going.
Oh yeah, there was this little this daycare that received funding, and they spelled learning wrong. It was like leering.
Yeah. What's on here? We're gonna knock on the door. We're gonna see if anybody wants to talk to us. There's a Somalian guy right here that's filming us. You can put the camera on him. He put the camera down just now. He's filming us. Now we're gonna go knock on the door here, and we're gonna see if we can talk to anybody. So they're not answering, but one of the weird things, every freaking window in this place is blocked out. Can't see through here, all blocked out. So we're just gonna try calling the number that's listed.
This mailbox is not currently accepting messages because voicemail has not yet been
The people are doing an audit, y'all.
activated. Goodbye.
So their voicemail doesn't work. It's just like, this is just such a joke. And again, just so everybody's clear, open 7 days a week.
This is an all hands on deck process, and in Minnesota, we know how to protect one another, and I have been incredibly proud the way our neighbors have shown up for one another. It's been beautiful to see, and that kind of resistance is why ICE agents seem so angry and agitated, because they have never
Everybody wants to be Sojourner Truth now. God damn. Everybody wants to be Harriet Tubman now. Like, let's go.
experienced the kind of love that we experience here in Minnesota. And we know that they are going to disappear one day, but we will be here caring for one another and carrying out policy with love here in Minnesota.
With no cause and murdering people for trying to flee and for obeying a command to leave the area, and then shooting her in the face like that after she drops her kid off at school. We have to show up with guns. We have to. There's no other way around it. I don't care if I don't have a Minnesota carry.
Whoa.
And you're going to get shot at.
That's fucking crazy, bro.
Go ahead and show up with some guns. You're gonna get shot at.
I'm gonna find out how true this is. Excuse me. There's it was a letter that was sent out to all like government employees and postal service, whatever. I've seen this on TikTok. I don't find out if it's true, It says continue to provide essential services. It's real quick, not to make it too long. Basically, it's saying employees and contractors should carry the essential services letter and with them as they perform duties for the postal service and travel to and from work. They're saying that they can
basically
they want
permission like a hall pass.
correct, like what happened with COVID, but this was sent out.
Yeah, we had those for COVID. Mm-hmm.
This was sent out January 5th, 2026. So what's so important that they had to send this letter out a couple days ago? But what about us? What's going to happen? That you're going to lock everyone? I mean, I know essential workers are essential workers, but why did they get this type of letter? And what do they expect to happen? Badges should be receive any questions raised by the state or local law enforcement. It's critical that all employees and contractors carry their postal IDs with them at all times. Encounter or stopped by state or law enforcement officials enforcing travel restrictions.
So basically, it's a curfew.
Well, yeah, but I mean, but what the fuck? We never heard of anything. You heard anything in the news? I just seen this and I took a snapshot of it for TikTok or whatever it was. And I was like, what the hell is this? So I got a buddy that works in the postal service. I'm going to ask him if he's got something like this. It's just weird. It's like, okay, what do they plan on something happening? I know with all this oil and all this fucking tension. Oh, and the other thing, I think Trump is going to take Greenland, whether they like it or not, and that's going to come sooner than anything.
For sure.
Yeah,
For sure.
I heard about it.
Yeah, so they were saying that Denmark. Why did this thing zoom in? What the hell? Hold on. Okay, I don't know why my screen just zoomed in. Hold on. Okay. Yeah, he said he might buy it from Denmark, but he's saying he's not. You know? And then he said the gas prices should be going down this spring. You know, on the last show, so oh shoot. LT man drop. Y'all, we live in interesting times, y'all. Hold on, let me drop this link again for LT man. I don't know what the hell just happened. Yeah, but with all this stuff going on in the world right now, curfews.
Permit. I'm unarmed right now, but this is the last time I show up to face these guys without a weapon. There's no way. I got shot with a pepper ball.
And yeah, party. This is provocateur talk. Age of provocateur. Let's go.
5 minutes after walking in here, I never laid a finger on them. I never raised a hand to them. I've only been using my voice. The time for speaking is over. The time for niceties is over. The time for peace is over. They fired the first shot. It is time to end this shit by any means necessary.
I mean, you're talking about, potentially going to a dark place in this country. Do you foresee
We're there. This is the dark place. This is the dark time. We have people being sent to Salvadorian concentration camps. We got other countries being raided for their oil. We're in the dark time. There's no way out of this. There's no voting our way out of this.
He said it's AI. Yeah, he gonna be the first one getting popped. Shout out to Star P in the place to be, man. Good to see you, bro.
We can't wait till November. There's no waiting to the ballot box. We need to get to the bullet box. That's the only way. If there was
inciting violence, this nigga.
Another way, I'd be advocating for it. I've spoken peacefully. I've marched peacefully. I marched without Sharpton. I marched on Washington. I've been peaceful. I've acted peacefully. The time for peace is over. The time for any means necessary is right now.
He was about to quote John Cena. We can't be stopped. The time is now. He can't see me.
I mean, that's a powerful message that you're delivering.
This family should not wait for justice.
That nigga gonna get all of y'all killed. Talking about something, it's a powerful message. That nigga, he is going to get every single one of y'all out there killed. with a T at the end. Kilt.
Justice. And remember, we fought for Jamar Clark. We occupied a precinct for Jamar Clark. We did not get justice for Jamar Clark. But when the city burned, after George Floyd, all of a sudden there were some charges. So for those who are on the media talking about, don't burn it down, don't set it on fire, let me tell you this, we need justice and we need it now. Yeah. Because what happens after that is on your hands.
You need to diversify your bonds, nigga.
All power to the people.
Man, they out there partying. What the hell?
Hey, yo, what the fuck?
If I continually see you following us, interfering with us, honking your horn, blocking our cars, you have a very high probability of making a really bad decision and being arrested today, okay?
I think I'm making exactly
I'm not.
the right decision.
Oh, then why are you giving her a warning? I'm giving her a warning to not interfere with what we're doing, to not make a bad decision today and ruin your life.
Well, bad
Okay,
decisions.
thank you.
That's funny coming from you.
Okay, alrighty. Thank you. Have a good day.
Congratulations! Oh my God.
Journey, what are you?
A bit.
Oh yeah? What are?
bit.
Oh, are you?
I hope you have a terrible day.
Okay, thank you.
Imagine Republicans going to the border, stopping everybody with guns, doing stuff like this, and just, like, hey, no, y'all can't come in with guns and all that. It would be almost the same thing, because that's what the people voted for, Joe Biden, and he allowed an open border. So if Republicans all they did was sit there in their house, upset and pissed off. These people are actually out here burning Tesla vehicles, and now they're dying because
They're burning
of this.
ice trucks. You see the ice truck they burnt down today?
That was a great way to put that, honestly. Yeah, it's the same thing, bro. Just put it in reverse.
If you reverse the roles, but
Bro, the left has been super violent. The left don't believe in ballot box. Man. They do sound like the West Coast. They're turned up. Defiant woman, you a man, your orders don't matter. Are you trying to make me do something? Right. It's about not listening to men for them. The shit is deep, party,
it seems like a lot of the times with the right and the left, if you reverse the roles, it just makes it even more clear that they are actually delusional. But these people, they're out there selling things, they're out there in the cold, doing all this, like, bro, for social justice points, for like people's opinion. This shows the power of how people want to be perceived as, wow, I want people to think I'm a good person. I want people to like me this bad. That you are bored. It's either that or you're bored. That's the only reason that you going out there for real.
It's actually both. And social media.
Man, I just have so much to say, bro. This right here, this looks like some Fallout game.
Man, this looks like
game.
Like
this looks insane.
This is
like
America.
If y'all played the game Fallout, this looks just like that. It looks like we're on the way to the purge or something.
It looks bad.
And just guys, roles reversed. Imagine Republicans doing this.
Yeah.
Oh, that's would be real Nazis. These are pretty extremists.
Y'all going against the law, like it's just
And guess what? The ICE agents,
That's their job. They Yeah, don't it's pay. the This is how law. they feed their family. It's the law. Any other country, if you get deported, they deport you. And that's that. I mean,
Oh, wait, so are ICE agents like, are they police officers or are they in the
it's a
military?
government agency.
It's an actual.
They're a government agency.
It's like the DEA, Homeland Security, ICE.
Customs enforcement.
Okay, so what would you have to have? You just have to get hired, I guess.
No, you go through things. You got a
training
badge and stuff.
Yeah,
It's like being a police
I don't know if
officer.
y'all watching that body cam footage. That woman who got shot, her girlfriend or wife was there. She drove off without her. She's trying to get in the car.
But what happened?
You didn't watch on the body cam? That
Which
girl's
one?
wife is in the body cam. The one that got shot.
Oh.
Her wife was in the video harassing cops. And at the end of it, when she drove off, the wife was trying to open the door. She drove
Oh,
off
yeah,
without her.
okay, yeah, I did see that. So it was a gay couple. So the wife was gay.
Yeah.
The woman that got
Makes
killed
sense.
as a kid.
Makes sense. And to this guy.
Oh, that dude, I forgot about him, bro. That's so far ago.
Bro.
Hold on. Now I know the side that was upset about the speech saying to say things about Trump and to say that you want Trump to be the president and things like that, saying that COVID and the vaccine and speaking on those things will get you canceled. But this right here, inciting violence.
These are the people that claim they want to ban guns and gun reform, talking about they have to show up and shoot and kill.
Bro,
Right.
that is inciting violence.
not
And y'all were
inciting
mad about
violence.
JC?
That's promising violence.
Guys, every day I do really. Some days I wake up and be like, "Am I tripping?" And then every single day I'm like, "Nah, man, I'm actually not
Every day, more lies.
tripping, bro. They are tripping, bro. I'm just keeping it 100. Like this is bad.
Sounds the war, man.
That's her girlfriend right there, her wife. Look, she tried to get in the car, left her, bang, gets popped.
And the man that should never speak
On violence.
is speaking on violence.
People are shot and killed in Chicago every day. I've never seen him make a video about this for his own constituents in his own city. But here he is,
For
people
of his
talking
own
about
color.
Yeah,
Minnesota.
for his own community that he cares so much about.
Good evening, Chicago. I would like to take a moment to address the tragic loss of life
Y'all need Lori Lightfoot, crackhead ass, back in office.
today in Minneapolis. The video that many of us have
Cool, Chicago. We had Marion Barry.
seen of ICE officers fatally shooting a woman at point blank range is deeply disturbing and unfortunately all too similar to incidents that have transpired here in Chicago.
Race card.
No community deserves to be subjected to the terror that's stemming from this president's use of ICE as his personal militarized force.
Blame
At
Trump.
the start of their operation in Chicago,
Bro, it's like the same playbook for everything. Blame Trump. This man somewhere in the White House. He not even over there. Just blame Trump. You think they would change up their whole playbook? No. Blame Trump. Which one of you guys said that ICE wouldn't be in those cities if Biden didn't let in the immigrants? Because that's some real shit.
an ICE agent killed their father, Saverio Villegas Gonzalez, under very similar conditions in his car right after dropping his children
All
off
right,
at
and
school.
that's where we stopped.
They're
because-
trying their hardest.
Bro, the ICE agents were shot. I think it was
They're like overselling it so bad. It is a social media war, for sure.
in Chicago. Two of
Dallas.
them died. Was it Dallas that they died
I
at?
think Tosh said Dallas.
I don't think it was Chicago.
Yeah, they killed.
You know,
They
there was
killed
two ICE agents that died.
Yeah.
Crazy.
No Democrats spoke on it.
Oh, why would
All
they?
for political points, bro. Like,
But I'm glad I'm informed, bro, because I'm not like, these people are wrong, bro.
No, yeah.
This is, I'm sorry,
They're
but
wrong.
it's just like, that is not, think of the definition of politics. Of trying to figure out what's the best way to run a country, to keep the country safe. That what they are doing is not the best way. It's that simple. That is not the best way. That is not what's safest for the people. Like, don't try to win or lose. What is safest for the American people? What y'all are doing, this protest.
And to vote someone in like this, I'm not even gonna speak how I feel about my community and the way they think. But it's not even just my community. It's these dumbass white liberals too.
No, but to the point where they're pushing it in schools, it's like it's almost like there is like elites that are really who want. I don't know. I'm not trying to be conspiracy theorists. So it just seems like there's people.
And they're actually pushing people in the arms of Trump. And plus, we live in a day and age where people like the villain. The villain ain't the bad guy no more, y'all.
Who really want to see America go down, and I think they're trying to do it from the inside out. Cause like they make it like it's a problem to even say America.
Yo, there was this guy. He made this joke. I don't think we have any Persona fans in here. But my favorite Persona is Persona 5. And in Persona 5, you get what's called waifus, like these girlfriends at your high school or whatever, right? Or your college or whatever, right? And I think the first guy that you fight is the gym teacher that's like picking up one of your girlfriends or one of these girls that you're gonna end up being with later, right? And you know how Batman say you even it's on Xbox. It's called Persona 5 Royale. Please get it. I gotta get War Master to get it at some point, right? But somebody gonna put in the comments, you know how Batman was like the good guy, you either live long enough to see yourself become the villain. The name of the gym teacher that's like messing around with one of the students, his name is Kamashita. Somebody was like, you live yourself. He said you live to be the you either live to be the good guy or watch yourself become Kamashita. It's an inside joke, but it's funny. Oh man, hold on.
America is good. To have American flag right now to say America is good is a problem. That's in your own country.
I'm not gonna lie, this video pissed.
Look. I'm gonna tell you why this is super bad, guys. This is why I say it's just not my community. It's not just black people. It's not like a lot of black people in Oregon. And this is who they put as a senator in Oregon. English.
Let me say to this
He is confused.
This is Oregon.
This man is confused.
We do not need you. You're not welcome. And you need to get the hell out of our community.
They don't
Is he Somali?
Yes.
The Somalians are running Minnesota. What's the name of the guy? Is it Mitch McConnell? No, I don't think it's Mitch McConnell. What's the name of the dude? The white dude that glitched, like that old white dude. He was at a conference and he just glitched out, and he looked real troubled too. Oh, you said this is Oregon, okay?
Look, I'm gonna tell you why this is super bad, guys. This is why I say it's just not my community. It's not just black people. It's not like a lot of black people in Oregon. And this is who they put as a senator in Oregon.
Oh, that's just Mitch McConnell. Okay.
Signaling.
Look at him. He can't speak English.
Let me say to this federal agency.
You leave now.
Agencies and ICE.
Wow.
This is Oregon. We do not need you. You're not welcome. And you need to get the hell out of our community.
They don't.
Let me
know.
Is he Somali?
Yes.
Black people, I'm sorry. I know, actually, I'm not sorry because the shit I do say on this channel, I do mean that. But, I am a little sorry. Just have a little sympathy now. Because y'all
ain't the only ones.
Yeah, y'all not the only people just voting dumb and being dumb.
Bro, they push it in school and colleges at the highest level, bro. The highest, most prestigious colleges.
To kick niggas out of Oregon. That's crazy.
Harvard and all these schools,
besides
bro.
the violence. But besides that, how y'all vote, y'all not the only ones, bro. Because who the hell? Nah, bro, they voted this shit in, bro. They voted Gavin Newsom in.
Bro,
they voted, come on, bro. They like, golly, bro. This is insane.
But I think that also it's getting like so far to like I don't see how like this is giving. There are people seeing this, who think normally, and the Democrats are doing everything they can to not win the next election again by doing all this. Who wants to see y'all are out here encouraging people to go against federal agents and burn down cities? Do you think that the majority of America is going to want that to happen? They're not gonna side with you. They're gonna say, man, maybe y'all tweaking over there.
Not after Obama. I've seen some clips of him being kind of based. No, that's why he got voted in. So if you're not gonna be based, you're cooked.
Yeah, but you have
You gotta get Raven on his one wheel too, War Master.
a little bit. I just don't see no super far left extremists getting in.
But when this is y'all.
Oh man, the white man is stopping me from being great, y'all. White man stopping me from being great, y'all. Hold up.
Top candidate, she's in second behind Gavin Newsom. When this is a top Obama, I've seen some clips of him being kind of based. No, that's why he got voted in. So if you're not gonna be based, you're cooked.
Yeah, but you have a little bit. I just don't see no super far left extremists getting in.
But when this is y'all top candidate, she's in second behind Gavin Newsom.
Shout out to Shaka Nulu, man. Make sure you guys hit the like button and subscribe to Shaka Nulu's channel. It's gonna be a cold winter, y'all. Let's go.
When this is a top 2 candidate, you guys are done, man.
I understand that Vice President Vance believes that shooting
What's her name? That Rosario chick?
a young mother of 3 in the face 3 times is an acceptable America that he wants to live in.
Why would you say some shit? First of all, their family's grieving. Why would you say some shit like that for the public record?
And I do not. And that is a fundamental difference between Vice President Vance and I. I do not believe that...
Like, if people are bad, why do you feel you have to go out of your way to make them look bad? If you're bad, you already look bad. What's the point of going out of your way to say, oh, this person is bad? I think everybody has eyes. We can see that. You just make yourself look bad.
The American people should be assassinated in the street. Thank you. Vice President...
I promise you, if she gets up there and she's gonna be debating, I mean, someone should actually scream, "Bitch, get off the stage!" Oh my God. Actually, I actually would want to do that. I would be the one. I would want to be the one to do it, bro. Oh my God. Because you think that you're gonna have the balls enough to go do what Trump just did?
It's just like, nah, bro. These people
in Venezuela.
This is what you want as your president. They don't.
Come on, bro.
That's not what you want.
Come on, bro.
You can't, and look at California. Gavin Newsom, I'm telling you, there's no chance. J.D. Vance has already won the election, bro.
How much money that Congress is sending and how much they were allowing illegals in, our country just would have been the shit if we let the Democrats take over.
I just think the bottom line is a lot of more American citizens would be a lot safer and better off if they weren't interfering with ICE agents. Like if these elected officials weren't like egging this on, people wouldn't be doing it. If they weren't encouraging this behavior, people wouldn't be doing it. Like it started at the beginning of last year with all the protests and whatnot. There's protesting here. It's like, bro, y'all have to just leave them alone. They have guns.
It's all for a vote, though. Like, at the end of the day, it's all for a vote. And that's why the whole government system is corrupt. So maybe we just got to start it over from the inside out, bro.
That's all again.
Nah, bro, because I don't think we have to do that because I think that the majority of Americans are smart enough to know when the election comes, they're not gonna forget this right here. Just like how they didn't let us forget.
Bro, they're gonna forget all of this shit. We're gonna have to remind you. Shout outs to New. It's a daily reminder. Y'all niggas forgot 9/11. Bro, I was on Instagram. There's so much new footage of 9/11 coming out. It's crazy. America forgot 9/11. I'm gonna forget this shit, man.
They didn't let anyone else forget January 6th. Bro, they ain't gonna forget this.
I forgot COVID.
I literally walked past the TV the other day after the shooting, I think. It was like a couple hours after they were...
Bro, that's the best time to be on the one wheel. And you hear the engine and stuff like that. You haven't even broken yours in. Break it in, man. You know?
Talking about January 6th.
I seen that too.
I got you riding Delirium by Spring. Or before. You said it got to be more than just that. Cause why these ain't the characters just sitting down? Why ain't these the characters just sitting down? Trump only got 4 years, but they on some whole other shit for real.
I seen that too.
As they're burning stuff down currently.
Exactly.
Over every single day since he's been elected, it's been protests. Every single day. MAGA Republicans weren't doing that.
They weren't, bro. They had one little day, and you couldn't even say that day on YouTube, or they would cancel you. But y'all not canceling these people.
This is what we should have knew. They were literally targeting random people for being in a Tesla. These people have a problem. It is a vehicle.
They took it far, bro.
They don't even, and they were on Elon's side. So imagine you just bought that Tesla 5 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
So
trying
now,
to save the environment.
So now you're a
liberal.
Nazi.
And now you're not.
Because you're riding in a certain car, bro.
Yeah. And they talking about don't judge, be judgmental, but they judging your whole car.
Oh my God.
Right, and what's his name? Mandami? He don't know what the hell he doing now.
Let us know what y'all think, guys.
We now have
more Democrat propaganda. I'll tell you, you click one Democrat video, bro, you're gonna get bombarded. Yeah, they were spray painting people's Teslas. This shit is crazy.
But if they'd come out and said that, I don't think I'd have as much thought. I still think it's a fucked up situation. But at the very least, but this has never been an administration that cares about truth, doesn't care about consequence, doesn't care about law and order. They'll pardon anyone. Doesn't matter if you're caught on camera taking bribes, you're still in their office. They got motherfuckers literally taking cash money bribes for favorable contracts. And they're like, pardon, you're good, stay. So it just, nothing about this that's going to strike anyone as surprising in terms of how they're handling it. And that should frighten you, because if they can label you a terrorist, you understand that that means that they can do a lot of different things to you in terms of what kind of powers they can stick on you. And I've seen so many videos. There was a video even
I mean, what y'all are trying to do with the right? Label everybody a terrorist and a dictator, and what's the other word that they have for it? A fascist. They even went in on Asmongold. Check this out.
What's that? Look, what is that? What is that?
That's okay. I'm gonna tell you what that is.
Okay.
They turning that snow orange.
I'm gonna tell you what that is.
What is that?
That snow is orange.
I'm gonna tell you what that is.
Tell me.
It's a Dodge Durango.
Starting off the year with a bang. Federal agents, cops in general, are all given more powers than the average person, okay? Yes, I can imagine that protesters are fucking annoying, they're disruptive, they're throwing snowballs, whatever. Why is your window open so you can pepper spray them from your car?
Because they're throwing snowballs.
What is that? You're not making someone less of a threat. You're blocking up traffic.
You know, snowballs be having big pieces of ice in them too, y'all.
Which means for the people behind you, then they have to deal with folks. It doesn't make you
that window that's protecting you could get busted, y'all. Common sense.
Any safer. All you go do this for is to get some payback. That's all it is. And the people who cheer on this lack of professionalism. But one day when it's going to get turned on them and they'll say this is brutality by the, you guys are endorsing a bigger state. You guys are endorsing them using excessive force. You guys are endorsing them doing these things, not because it's protecting the citizens, not because they don't like you and they don't like what you stand for or the fact that you're annoying. What is the reason they got out of their car? Why did they have their window open to pepper spray?
Because that's a get back.
Okay,
so this is renegade. This is I'm gonna get back to you. This is revenge. This is pettiness. If pettiness was a police officer.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
You know, like, people are like, it's funny to me. I get what you're saying.
It's crazy.
The problem with this kind of attitude is that the job is not a joke.
No,
if you treat it like a joke, then it's different, right? If you're doing these kind of like meme type advertisements to be like, fuck, aren't we funny and hilarious? You attract jokesters, and especially if your training reflects that. That's what I'm talking about. This is the part that bothers me, again, just because my experience working with the state, or at least being with the military, is the complete opposite. Like, you're expected to bend over backwards to make sure that you don't make the forces don't look bad. That you uphold, even if they're all coming after you, can't do this.
That's when
but
the
this
force.
Is opposite.
That's when the forces care. You know what? When I see this, what it reminds me to? It reminds me of a police force that you see in third world countries. They don't care.
Yeah. Okay.
And no matter what they do, it's going to be on their side. It's going to be nationwide. Nationwide is on your side.
So I'm not sure. Wondering what your opinion will be for Minnesota? It's another Rip Bozo situation. That's right. Yep, shouldn't be. Hey. They tell you stop moving your car, get out of the fucking car, and you start driving around and you get to end up shot. That's the way it is. Yeah, rip bozo.
So there you guys have it. You don't react the way that they like. If you flee in a certain stupid way or whatever it could be, rip bozo, fuck around, find out, whatever it could be. And I say, okay. But again, you guys are going to be talking about your rights, your state rights, whatever the fuck it is. And then the shoes on the other foot, I don't want to hear nothing. I remember this fucking goofball and a lot of the other people crying about January 6th when they were breaking the Capitol. Why did they have to kill that lady? She was just protesting. Okay. Just remember, it will come for you, right? All these standards that they're setting, it's always funny when it's your turn.
Why was he still firing at her point blank from the side, even if she was completely out of the way? To neutralize the threat of her potentially running over other people?
Pause. She's not running away over people. But if you shoot her while she's driving a vehicle, she might. And the only reason why she stopped is because she rammed into 2 cars.
Just say you would look stupid to just say Asmongold is wrong. Just say you don't like Asmongold and you'd cut your nose to spite your face. Come on now.
Those 2 cars wouldn't be there. It could have been a whole other situation that would unfold. We don't know how far she would have gone, and with the velocity. So imagine it would pick up.
And why don't people think that goes both ways? If you say we don't know how far she would have gone, he didn't either. And that's why the guns were drawn. Not ascending,
The car would have picked up the velocity. That's not how you shoot a threat.
That shit pissing me off.
As a matter of fact, certain police chases stop because it is a threat for other people if something happens. If you do a pit maneuver and then it rams into 3 other cars, you're not in a better situation. The point is not to hurt other people. So if you shoot someone in a moving car that is moving away from you, you're potentially harming people. But like Abba said,
but this is not.
They are sloppy.
But this is not. Well, he's saying this. It's not about safety of others.
It's not.
It's about punishment.
It's a get back.
That's it. That's all this is. It's far more dangerous to shoot someone in a moving vehicle. What if he missed? What if it goes through the windshield, hits the people who are recording right behind?
Oh, you mean a vehicle that's barreling towards you? Okay.
What if it hits somebody else? If you don't even know what's on the other side, you shouldn't start firing like that.
And not only that, like a stable, non-moving target, you can have ricochet, something that's moving even worse.
You can say whatever you want, but there's nothing about this that makes anybody safer. All right, I'm all for charging people they commit a crime. That's fine, but there's a way to go about it based off the crime committed. People acting like this is a sensible thing and it keeps the public safer. If you like tyranny, keep doing your thing, I guess.
Is there such simple answer? What? What are you talking about? This is so obvious.
You know why people say a lot of this stuff? It's because they feel like they're immune. They feel like it'll never touch them, so it's okay.
Back up! Back up!
See, all they need to do is just sit there. Anybody that walks on the road, just shoot them with the paintball gun, right? I mean, I'm not talking about live ammo. Just shoot them with the paintball gun.
They'll love to see a lib get fucking pepper sprayed or whatever it is. But I just remind you, there will be elections coming up. The shoe will be on the other foot. And when it's going to be your turn, and then you're going to say brutality, there's going to be 0 people who are going to give a fuck.
All right.
We now have the...
Come on, YouTube. You sent me the same video twice. I got 2 tabs with the same fucking video. This is actually pissing me off. You watch one... They sent me 2 tabs with the same video. What is the Turks lying about today? Hold on, let's see. Oh, hell no. Let's hear these lies a little bit. 1 second, y'all.
The cell phone video that was captured by Jonathan Ross, the ICE agent who murdered Renee Nicole Good by shooting her 3 times. You've seen, I'm sure, multiple angles on that murder, but we've been wondering ever since we could see in some of the shots that he had, for some reason, taken out his phone to videotape her. We've been wondering, well, are we gonna get that? And now it is actually here. It was originally obtained by conservative outlet Alpha News, and at least as of right now, no explanation as to why this was given directly to to a right-wing news site first, but CNN also obtained it, and a DHS official confirmed that the video was legitimate, which is important because AI-generated deep fakes of that shooting have also been spreading rapidly on the internet. So with that said, let's watch.
That's fine, dude. I'm not mad at you. Show your face. I'm not mad at you. That's okay. We don't change our plates every morning, just so you know. It'll be the same plate when you come talk to us later. That's fine. U.S. citizen, former. You want to come at us? You want to come at us? I say go get yourself some lunch, big boy. Go ahead.
Out of the car. Get out of the car. Get out of the car.
Bitch. Yeah, you might not have caught it. You might have to listen to it a couple times, but immediately after he murders that woman, he says effing bitch, which is not just, a nice little look into his frame of mind, who he is as a person, but also might be important if this ever actually goes to trial because it says something about what his motivations actually were. He was enraged immediately following having killed her, not scared, not stunned, not apologetic, not, oh dear God, what just happened? He was enraged, and his first thought after shooting her multiple times in the head was to call her a bitch, which actually puts him in a similar ideological strike as many of his defenders, who also have taken this opportunity to expose their rank murderous misogyny following all of this. In any event, the video shows a lot. It doesn't show everything. It doesn't show if he was actually contacted by.
Oh my God, bro, the Democrats, bro. Y'all are sending niggas over to the right at this point. Y'all are sending niggas over to the right, bro. Y'all are putting niggas on buses and sending them to the right with this horrible reporting, man. Just lying. What are you supposed to call her, an angel? Right. I can't do this, y'all. Shout outs to everybody here, bro. We're gonna have so much stuff to talk about. Now it's misogyny. Yeah, it's misogyny because he was about to get hit with a Honda Pilot. I'm not doing this again, man. Shout outs to everybody. This is pissing me off. Shout outs to everybody here. Thank you guys for hitting the like button and supporting the show. No panel participants on today's show, but listen, man, we'll do a double header. I got you guys. It's Player Talk Radio. I am your gracious host, DJ Kuda, right back at the helm of today's show. Thank you guys for supporting the show as always. I can't do this anymore, bro. They just lie. They just lie so fucking much. It's just is bad, bro. This is all like Democrats are in bad faith. Like the whole shit is bad faith, man. Yeah, you know what? I got a mountain trail I want to do, but I'm gonna have some footage for y'all today. Yes, maintain the stoke, man. Get on some trails, bro. I used to be scared of trails, but they'll make bro, trails will up your riding skills so quick. And it's just so crazy how much traction bare stick tires get, but I can't do this anymore, bro. You Democrats are sending me, man. You feel my pain. I turn to one wheel. Yes. And soon persona. Soon persona. I will never go to the right, but honestly, there is a reason why people have left the left side, man. They're sending dudes at this point. Party will tell you, Warmaster will tell you, Degenerate will tell y'all. They are sending people to the right at this point. Honestly, I think the right should start rejecting them too. Nah, stay over there. I want y'all need a good stern look at how dumb y'all are, man. some of y'all. I'm not saying every Democrat's dumb. I know some real smart Democrats, you know, and I know some real dumb Republicans. But fuck, if this is what y'all are entertained by, y'all are worse than any Republican or any fascist or whatever. This is what if you're okay with listening to lies, bro, and throwing out common sense, that's cool. Nigga try to hit me with a car and think I'm gonna call him a nice name. Fuck out of here, man. Fuck out of here, man. It's player talk. God damn.
Hey, yo, what the fuck?
Are really staying here, but you can't get into the pool without a room key. Hey, Chris Brown, I just wanted to say I'm a huge fan of your music. This is just gonna make me listen more. Oh, hey, Ray Rice, would you mind pressing lobby? What do you got, potatoes in your ears? I said press lobby.
My bitches. You saying you can't control your bitch here? My bitches. You saying you can't control your bitch here? My bitches. You saying you can't control your bitch here? My bitches. You saying...
Yeah, you thought I was gonna run, huh? Y'all wondering, where's Steve Harvey? I know people been waiting on my response to what Cat Williams done said on Club Shay Shay. I was on Club Shay Shay before Cat Williams. See? The reason why it took so long, I had to pray to God to give me the strength not to get mad. God talked to me every day, every damn day. I've been in this business a long time, boy. See, you done messed up with the wrong one. See, you just sitting there talking that bullshit to Shannon Sharp, talking about I couldn't be a movie star. Yeah. I guess you didn't see you got served. Yeah, that there was acting, huh? Then you gonna say, I took Mark Curry's jokes and stole his show. Boy, you got the nerve to call me Mr. Potato Head, calling my ass Mr. Potato Head. Yeah. Woo! That was a good one. I ain't gonna lie. That was a good one. But I digress. So what? I wore a wig, huh? People asking.
So you haven't been with any underage girls?
Why would I let y'all catch me again for something I ain't do before that I'm gonna get caught for again? That's stupid. Which camera I'm lying to? That's stupid. That's not even common sense. Where's your comment? That's stupid.
What about the alleged unspeakable things in a dark room?
Woo! Absolutely not. Absolutely not. I hope that camera keep going. This is not the truth.
So you really want to play the victim right now?
You're fucking killing me! You're fucking killing me! 30 years of my career! 30 years of my fucking career! I've been fucking these young bitches 30 years of my career! Now y'all wanna kill me! This is not me! This is not me! I just don't want to believe the truth. Hey!
This cartoon is not for children.
Hey, this your girlfriend, bro?
Yeah?
Yo, fuck
this bro. Oh, this bro.
Excuse me?
He buy you dinner and
Yes?
Oh, what she bring to the table, bro?
Hey, guess what? He bought me this dress too.
Oh, she ever buy you a dress, bro?
No.
Oh, buy you a dress? Yo, is your girlfriend?
Wife.
Yo, you pay for those groceries?
Yes, I buy food for my family.
What she bring to the table, bro? Bro, what? Bro, what she doing, bro?
She's giving birth! Go away!
Oh, bro. Oh, a baby gonna come out of her, bro?
That's how it works.
That's what babies come from? That's what babies come from? Oh, always?
Yes!
You know what's messed up? What? She still never told us what she bringing to the table, bro. We gotta ask more people, bro. Yo, this your girlfriend? She's my wife.
We've been together for 60 years.
Who buy the bread, bro?
Oh, I buy everything she asks for. Anything to see that sweet smile.
Oh, Richard.
What's she bringing to the table, bro?
The infinite generosity needed to make a marriage work.
Huh? Use smaller words, bro.
Love.